So we have to interrogate Miss Schmidt and interrogate Mr. Michel. Okay, so Miss Schmidt. Oh, can I look out? Ooh. Thank you. All right, Mr. McQueen, do you have anything?
All that snow.
Are you familiar with the concept of entropy, Monsieur McQueen?
Oh, Mr. Poirot, I didn't see you. Entropy? Randomness in a system or something?
Yes, unpredictability. Even the best laid plans can go astray, thanks to something as simple as,
An unexpected passenger?
perhaps, or snow.
Okay. I want to see if there's anybody else I can talk to. Mr. McQueen, that hair fade though. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, no. No. Oh, hello, doctor.
Are you all right, Mr. Poirot? And Ms. Locke? Has she had symptoms again?
I didn't mean to disturb you, Doctor. Everything progresses satisfactorily.
Anything? Ooh, it is currently 7:05?
Book is a collector, and not surprisingly, he collects trains.
Maybe the clock isn't working because the second hand's not moving or something, but okay. Ooh. Sorry, I haven't been to your room before, Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. All right, let's see if there's anybody else I can interact with before I go to Miss Schmitz and Mr. Michel. Doesn't look like it. Why is the music gone? Hello? But yeah, I plan on playing some retro horror games in the near future. Don't know when. Oh, okay, this car is still broken. But like Clock Tower and Rule Rose and stuff like that. This is my room. Alright, here's the music. Hello, Miss Hubbard and Miss...
I have nothing to ask them at the moment. I should leave them alone.
Yippee. Okay. Alright, where's Mr. Michel? Are you in here? No, I'm not gonna go to the bathroom. Alright, here is Miss Schmidt.
Good evening, Fräulein Schmidt. May I disturb you for a moment?
You asked so politely, mein Herr, but I do not think I have a choice.
How to approach the subject of Miss Locke. Miss Locke wakes up. You drugged Miss Locke. Let's not be accusatory. I haven't found anyone I like to watch people play so many. Oh. Well, I hope I don't annoy you with how I'm scared I am with games.
I wanted to let you know that your roommate, Mademoiselle Locke, is awake.
Ah, yes, I'm glad to hear that. I was worried about her. Did she tell you what had happened to her?
Just bonus points when you scream. I'm trying to go a route of like not accusing her. So let's go, be tactful.
Unfortunately, she doesn't remember much, but we found a residue of a sleeping pill in her cup of tea. Since you two were alone together in your room when she drank it, who else but you could have...
I'm still accusing her?
Must I point out I do not make the tea on this train? You should question the conductor or the kitchen staff.
How to make her confess? You have sleeping pills. I mean, so does Countess. And Ratchet. You're low-key accusing your guns. Yeah, this is like almost Wolf Among Us style of like, hey, I'm not gonna accuse you. You bitch, you did it, didn't you?
Mademoiselle Locke could have died. Whoever drugged her must not feel any empathy for their fellow human beings, given the dose that Mademoiselle Locke ingested. She was close to death.
Oh my God. What did I do?
We did
I
it.
didn't want to hurt her. Just have her sleep for a few hours while we had time.
We? Time for what? Time for what, Madame Schmidt?
You think I feel nothing? Nothing? That poor, poor little girl.
Indeed, that poor, poor little girl. Fräulein Schmidt is somehow connected to the Armstrong case.
Yeah. She was in the cutscene in the house when we were playing as Locke. What could the link between Miss Schmidt and Armstrong? Armstrong's cook? Lady's companion to Sonia Armstrong? I mean, I think this was... I'm gonna inspect. Oh, inspecting doesn't do anything.
That's the right answer. Fräulein Schmidt, I have a certain reputation for sniffing out...
I am not a murderer.
Forgive me, but I was going to say brilliant chefs. You were the Armstrong family's cook, were you not?
Yes. I was the cook of that lovely, lovely family. I'm sorry, but I must ask you to give me some time to collect myself. It wasn't supposed to be like this. My darling, my poor darling child.
I will give you that time, Fräulein. You have given me much more in exchange. I must check in with my other suspects to make certain I have all the pieces of the puzzle in my possession.
Uh-huh. Hello, Mr. Fischer.
Can I get you something, Monsieur Poirot? Everyone is so tense.
An aperitif soon, Monsieur Fauchet, with pleasure, when the matter is resolved.
Okay. Anything in here? Oh! Hi, Miss Freya.
Jean, you've mixed everything up again. Oh,
What?
I can't find the coffee liqueur for tonight's dessert.
Okay. Mhm. Oh, hello, Locke and Book. Hello.
You're right, Mr. Book. This dessert is delicious. I'm glad we didn't wait for dinner.
I promise the entrée will be superb as well.
Detective Locke, you are recovering well, I see.
Yes, I should be helping with the investigation. Do you know who drugged me?
It is early yet for conclusions. When I return, then we shall see.
Do not worry, Poirot. She is in good hands. Hotaru, Freya, and yours truly are looking after her.
Jean. Coincidence? I think not. It was John. No. Alright, Hotaru.
Not now. Not now. I have a dinner to prepare. Would you interrupt Michelangelo or Da Vinci?
Da Vinci? Yeah. This looks like a puzzle that we have to solve, but I guess not. Okay, I was gonna say, close it. Anything? No.
Haha! Golden mustache.
Golden mustache. Where is Pierre? Are you in the baggage area? What? Pierre? Are you in the bathroom or something? Or maybe in these rooms? I haven't been able to go in this room before. Oh, hi, Pierre.
Good evening, Michel. Am I bothering you? You seem stressed.
With everything that's going on, I must admit it's difficult to be relaxed.
Of course, I understand. Especially since we know that Detective Locke's tea was drugged before it was served to her.
Detective?
Come now, Michel. Surely you would have taken the opportunity to search her things and found her badge. Luckily, she woke up and was finally able to tell us her story.
Hotaru boiled the water, Jean made the tea. I just brought it. Sir, it could have been any of the staff.
Your defense is to accuse others?
Uh-oh. Oh, Susanna. And Heartman.
You have a network connection?
No, unfortunately. It's just an automatic reminder to pay my rent. I always forget, and my landlord complains.
Pierre Michel had to be involved in the murder. The drugged tea, his post at the end of the hall, and now I know why I know more than one of those people on the screen.
Okay, so who's the person on the left? On her left is Pierre Michel, right? That looks like him. Because
Nice.
Alright. Who's the person in the middle? Suzanne Moreau.
Adequate.
Right, he's Hardman.
Fantastic. That's the right answer. You are the father of Suzanne Moreau, Daisy Armstrong's nanny. My condolences on the death of your wife.
What? But my wife...
Enough lies. Suzanne does not bear your name?
No. Suzanne's mother and I were divorced.
Oh.
Suzanne kept her mother's name.
My most sincere
Interesting.
condolences, Monsieur Michel, on the deaths of Suzanne and your wife.
This job, I loved them, but I was never there for them. Then, a year after the divorce, Solange became ill. Suzanne took her to this special hospital in the US. Got that job as Daisy's nanny.
I understand your pain, and the reason that led you to drug Detective Locke.
We really can't hide anything from you, can we?
Many have been foolish enough to try and keep the truth from Hercule Poirot.
Yes, I admit, I drugged the tea. But it was only to keep her quiet, until I could... But she reacted so much to the sleeping pills.
She was lucky, as are you, that she didn't die. To be frank, there is one more thing that puzzled me, but I think I understand now.
You're going to jail, sir. What was Mr. Hartman's relationship? Whoa. Wait. Mr. Hartman was the future son-in-law of Mr. Michel. Mr. Hartman is Mr. Michel's boyfriend? Do you think they're going that route? Because, I mean, Mr. Hartman is about 45 years old. Suzanne was about like 35 or so, I think. And Mr. Michel is about 60. I don't know if they're going to go that route because, like, at least in the, I guess the movie adaptations and I think the book, Mr. Hartman was supposed to be Susanna's love interest, but the way that Susanna was like, oh yeah, like this guy named Noah that I met, I love him, and so like, who the fuck's Noah? Unless Cyrus is Noah. Are they gonna make this kind of change for a Poirot game? Maybe. I mean, they did add an LGBTQ character in Death on the Nile, I think. Like, so what do you want to do, guys? Do you think son-in-law, or do you think his boyfriend? Because, like, he said he didn't have time for his wife. I'm surprised more than anything, but I'm worried it's going to be convoluted. Yeah, I don't... Because, again, he was the love interest in, like, some of the adaptations at the very least. But they might be going a different route here. Unless he's Noah, but I think the quote-unquote Noah guy was killed by Ratchet. You know what? We'll go with the answer from the adaptation. We'll go with this one.
Monsieur Hardman was Suzanne's fiancé.
Huh. I have the impression my whole life to you is an open book. Yes, Cyrus was my daughter's fiancé.
Ah!
I almost consider Cyrus as my own son.
Of course, much more is clear now. I have been patient long enough. It is time to go and see what all the commotion is next door.
Yeah, who's trying to hack into this room? Okay, well...
I have told you everything I can.
I bet if we chose the other option, Poirot would go, ha, you're an idiot. Like he's done before. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. So, Hartman. Okay, Hartman's 55. Okay, I was wrong with the age. I thought he was 45. But Susanna would have been 35. So 20-year difference. So I mean, did we get it wrong? And Michelle is just covering and lying? Because I might have still gotten it wrong. None of these ages make sense. And again, like, you know, I don't want to shame the ages or anything like that. But I'm just very like curious about stuff. McQueen and his dad had 13-year difference. Yeah, that was very weird. But Michelle and Hartman only have a 2-year difference. Wait. Yeah, so 22 when he had Susanna. But I'm going by the book adaptation and the movie adaptation where Cyrus was the lover of Suzanne. Or Suzanne. Yeah, Suzanne. But I don't know if that was the right choice. Michelle could have been covering me like, oh, thank God Poirot's an idiot. He was my lover, or something like that. But who's in here?
Monsieur Hartman, excellent. The gods who watch over detectives must have trapped you here.
Why didn't they watch over me? I'm a detective too. I was talking to Michelle about a leaky faucet, and I wanted to go out, but you showed up.
No need to invent some preposterous story.
But really,
Michelle has told me everything. You are the fiancé of Suzanne Moreau, his daughter.
Oh. I see.
Surely this is not a big surprise to you.
No. Suzanne was the only woman I ever loved. And I failed her. We got into a spat. It was nothing, but I was too proud to apologize. We weren't speaking at all. Suzanne never really cared for that guy Noah. She would have forgiven me. If only. If only.
If only. A common refrain between lovers who quarrel. Obviously, Pierre Michel and Fräulein Schmidt both drugged Detective Locke's tea, causing the overdose. No wonder she had so much trouble waking up. Time to report my findings to her and Book.
This man does not look 55. How old do you say he looks?
My love, I was too proud to patch things up. I chose pride instead of love.
So you had a falling out with her and then she met Noah, is what I'm taking. But I'm just so confused with the ages, but I don't know. Again, I'm trying not to like judge or anything. Ooh, sushi.
I wonder if our master chef gets his recipes from a game.
Chef's kiss. Maybe a heart early 40s, maybe mid. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, he's 45. But then they're like, he's 55. I'm like, wait, what? I think take away like 10 years from him. Take away 10 years from Hector, because he's only 15 years older than Mr. McQueen, Hector McQueen. And he's like, that kid Hector. That's not. But it would have made sense if Mr. McQueen was younger again, like how he was in the movies and the book adaptation. So I don't know. The ages of these people are very like. I'm worried for the Death and Now game with all these. I just screwed up. I'm still gonna hold on hoping that like, hopefully they like do their background research, because it. I mean, a lot of times, I guess in the other adaptations, Hartman was older than Susanna too. And maybe they kept that as a consistent thing, but they just didn't. Like, they expect me to, like, guess how old people are. They're like, Book, he's obviously, what did they say? He's like 60 or so? 52. He didn't look 52 to me. 47. He looks honestly older than 47 to me. And 20 years older. I don't know. Like some of these people don't look the age that they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? But I think they did borrow a little bit more inspiration from the 2017 movie, maybe.
So, my friend, tell me, you have something new?
Mademoiselle Locke, I know who drugged you. Fräulein Schmidt and our conductor, Pierre Michel, both admitted putting sleeping pills into your tea. This explains your overdose. They are relieved you are recovering.
Michel drugged a passenger? On behalf of the company, I offer my apologies to you, Mademoiselle Locke. Michel will answer for this outrage.
Both of them? I was pretty sure about Fräulein Schmidt, but I admit that I did not suspect the conductor.
I have uncovered multiple connections with the Armstrong case. Pierre Michel is the father of Suzanne Moreau, little Daisy's nanny, and Monsieur Hardman was Suzanne's fiancé. As for Hildegard Schmidt, she was the cook of the Armstrong family. What a coincidence, don't you think?
But it's incredible.
A close-up.
What are the odds that so many people linked to that tragic affair ended up on the same train?
About the same as you winning the lottery, my friend.
I wasn't the officer who interviewed Fräulein Schmidt back then, so she couldn't recognize me here on the train. How could they know who I was?
There were other passengers who might have. Or she may have seen you when you visited the Armstrong home. It is now clear to me that some of the clues to this elaborate plot were staged for my benefit.
What did they want me to believe? The murderer got on a train at Inkothy, killed Ratchet, and got off immediately. The murderer boarded a train at Inkothy, killed Ratchet, and is still on a train. The killer got on a train in Istanbul, killed Ratchet, and got off in Belgrade. Probably this one.
That was easy.
Yeah, you're smart.
Some clues and information collected so far could lead to a hypothesis. The murderer boarded the train in Vinkovsky, killed Ratchet, and then left the train immediately.
How did you come to that possibility?
Monsieur Hardman told me about a short man with a high-pitched voice who threatened Ratchet. Imagine for a moment that this man, wearing a wagon-lit conductor's jacket, killed him while Michel was on the platform at Vinkovsky. This murderer then hid the conductor's jacket in Detective Locke's room, then fled before the train left.
Why choose Detective Locke's room?
Why, indeed. Let me re-explain from the beginning.
Yes, please do. Ah, scheiße. Reconstruct the events of the false lead. Alright, so murderer boards the train disguised as a conductor. Murderer gets off the train. The train stops. So probably this is the last one. Alright, let's see. Wait, no. Let's see. There we go.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Yeah, my little gray
Mon
cells.
Dieu! Oui, that must be it. Everything fits so well.
It fits too well, my friend. Other clues lead to a second hypothesis, much more plausible.
What is the most probable hypothesis? There are several murderers who escaped to Vinkovsky. No. There are several murderers who wanted. No. That was an easy one.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. So, we have multiple murderers, all related to the Armstrong case. The murderer from Winkowski was a fabrication to turn suspicion away from those on the train. They expected the investigation to be led by some small-town official who could easily be misled.
Mr. Poirot?
Detective Locke, forgive me. You are an obvious exception. You tracked Ratchet with the tenacity of a bloodhound. Unfortunately for the killers, they not only had you to deal with, but now they had, and I say this with all modesty, the world's greatest detective, Hercule Poirot, dropped into the midst of their meticulous planning.
Multiple murderers? Multiple detectives? Poirot, please take pity on me. Who is linked to this case, and who is not?
My poor friend, I have gone speeding out of the station without you. I will continue.
Yeah, Perot heard you saying that he isn't smart. He's like, I am the world's greatest detective. If I do say so modestly, it's like, you don't just say, like, I'm so modest. Look at how smart I am. Who are the 9 people we know that are connected? Okay. Connected to Armstrong. 9 people. He's so stupid. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, there's his ego, but we know Dragomirov is. We know Foscarelli was the chauffeur. We know Hartman and Pierre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 1. So Masterman was not, even though. Oh no, I was thinking of Hartman. I got Hartman and Masterman mixed up. Would it be Debenham? Is it gonna be the Count?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Is it gonna be Silly and be Locke? Who's connected to the Armstrong case? I mean, okay, so he knew Colonel Armstrong. It can't be Locke. Yeah, unless they're just doing something very stupid. Debenham, I'm trying to remember what her relationship was with the Armstrong case. I know she and Arbuthnot are together. Mary Debenham, probably? Wasn't she a maid? Oh, I think she was the teacher, right? Oh, maybe the maid or like the teacher, like the English teacher.
Think,
No,
Poirot.
it wasn't
That is
Debenham.
not a good answer.
Covenants. Oh, yeah. We know Caroline Hubbard, well, from the movies and stuff, but I mean, Poirot right now doesn't know this, but we know this. But I don't know if she would be considered the person of interest.
I must admit,
Damn.
I'm not right this time.
What was Olsen's thing? She doesn't know where India is. And she was Dragomirov's person. I'm gonna try Locke. If it's Locke, then I'm gonna be upset. Oh my god.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. Fraulein Schmidt, Pierre Michel, Monsieur Hardman, and Monsieur McQueen are all linked to the Armstrong case. I also know that Sonia Armstrong's sister and godmother, Countess Andreni and Princess Dragomirov, are on this train. And finally, Detective Locke discovered that Mr. Foscarelli was the Armstrong chauffeur.
If we add Detective Luck and Ratchet, of the 12 passengers in that coach, 9 have a connection with the Armstrong case. What next, Poirot? Or should I say, who next?
It is time to summon everyone.
Everyone? Even Dr. Constantine? The train crew other than Michel?
Dr. Constantine, yes. I will need him. But we don't want the others as witnesses.
I will see that their duties keep them occupied elsewhere.
Excellent. I have always thought this moment in a case is much like Rodin unveiling the thinker before a captivated audience. A work of art. Have you not felt that way, Detective?
No, Mr. Poirot. I'm happy just to slap the cuffs on him.
Well, there is some artistry in that as well, I suppose.
Where would you like the unveiling, Poirot? The lounge?
Perfect.
Then I will gather all the passengers in the lounge.
Oh my god. That was... that's so frustrating. It's like... You just have to be very literal when in these puzzles. Like, how do I best find who smoker is? Ask who's smoker. Obviously, duh. That's what they want you to think. So in this one, it's like... Who's connected? Duh, it's Locke. She's actually been solving the case. You idiot. So it's like, oh my god. Like... I feel dumb. It's the thing. I hate feeling dumb. But it is not really my fault in feeling dumb. It's like I just need to go very literally, I guess. I don't know. This game, I'm still enjoying it. It's just like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to be doing something else besides interrogating? Conclude the investigation. Okay. Go to the lounge car. I feel like another problem for both of us, at least, is that we know things Pro in this game doesn't know, at least. Yeah, and, we're going to find out something, about some of these people in a bit, probably. And it's going to be like, that's why I put them as my suspect.
Monsieur Bouc, are the train crew locked in their quarters?
Yes, they are.
Then the stage is set for the final act. Ladies and gentlemen, I have gathered you together to hear my reconstruction of the murder of Samuel Edward Ratchet, also known as Cassetti. There is not one, but 2 possible solutions of the crime.
Okay.
I shall put them both before you, and I shall ask Monsieur Bouc and Dr. Constantine here to judge which solution is the correct one.
2 solutions?
Mr. Poirot, I am hardly qualified.
Nevertheless, your assistance is required.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's conclude
Now,
it.
you all know the facts of the case. Ratchet was found stabbed to death this morning. He was last known to be alive at 12:37 a.m. last night, when he spoke to the wagon-lit conductor through the door. His watch was found to be badly dented, and it had stopped at 1:15. Dr. Constantine, who examined the body, puts the time of death as having occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
At half an hour after midnight, as you all know, the train ran into a snowdrift. After that time, it was impossible for anyone to leave the train. So, here is my first theory. The enemy, as Ratchet expected, joined the train at Vinkovsky by the door left open by Captain Arbuthnot and Monsieur McQueen, who had just descended to the platform. He was equipped with a wagon-lit jacket, which he wore over his ordinary clothes, and a pass key which enabled him to gain access to Ratchet's compartment in spite of the doors being locked. Ratchet was under the influence of a sleeping draught. This man stabbed him with great ferocity, 12 wounds in all. He left the compartment through the communicating door to Madame Hubbard's compartment.
Yes, that's so. Scared me half out of my wits.
The murderer thrust the dagger he had used into Mrs. Hubbard's handbag in passing. Without knowing it, he lost a button of his uniform. Then he slipped out of the compartment and along the corridor. He put the uniform jacket into Detective Locke's suitcase to cast suspicion on her. And a few minutes later, dressed in his ordinary clothes, he left the train just before it started off again, using the same means for egress, the door near the dining car.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there. These people are like, oh my god, thank God Poirot's so dumb. Like you can see Foscarelli smiling while Poirot is like giving all this information. He's like, oh, we're gonna make it, guys, like that. And like, I think they're just really like, we're so hopeful. Look, when I cut back to the game, you can see Foscarelli smiling. Oh, never mind. Hubbard's smiling.
That is the first hypothesis. But there's a second. For that, we must examine the motive for the crime. Why was Ratchet killed?
Definitely not money.
The motive is clear. Revenge, of course. Nothing was stolen. And we know that Ratchet had made many enemies. This was a premeditated crime, meticulously planned. Since the kidnapping and death of little Daisy Armstrong, which traumatized many people close to the family. Even when the police concluded that it was Suzanne Moreau, questions remained. Detective Locke continued her investigation, as did others. They became convinced the truth lay elsewhere. We now know who the real murderer of Daisy is.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, this is easy. Who is Daisy's murderer? Ratchet.
It is clear now that Daisy's killer was Ratchet, also known as Cassetti and Michael Clark and how many other names. But of course, many of you have known this for a long time. It is obvious that the 12 stab wounds are not a random number. Dr. Constantine's analysis revealed that some stab wounds appeared to have been caused by a right-handed attacker. Others indicated the knife wielder was left-handed. Some wounds were deep, more than one fatal. Yet others were not much more than mere scratches. What can explain these discrepancies? This leads us to an obvious conclusion.
12 good men.
They are symbolic.
What did the 12 stabs symbolize? 12 good men, a jury in the United States.
12 stabs. 12! The same number as a trial jury in the United States. But not just a jury of 12 members condemning him to death, but 12 executioners as well. This self-appointed jury had meticulously planned for everything except
the great
Snow.
Poirot.
Snow.
Oh.
The avalanche that stopped us, as well as the presence of not one but 2 detectives on the train. They had to improvise, to hastily add clues and false leads.
Actually, there's 3 detectives if you count Mr. Hardman. He's a private detective, I guess. Unless he's lying about that. What was the the thing? All right. I already forgot what he was saying. I don't even know what this is talking about.
The conductor's jacket found in Detective Locke's suitcase was put there only to cast suspicion upon her.
Oh, I guess it's everything.
The time on Ratchet's broken watch was deliberately set to conceal the true time of the crime. This woman in a red kimono does not exist. I don't know which of the passengers it was. It does not really matter. It was just a performance, a charade to introduce another possible culprit to muddy the waters. The vial of vaping liquid incriminated Captain Arbuthnot. However, he had a solid alibi confirmed by Monsieur McQueen. Impossible then to suspect him. All these false leads were intended for me. But I am Poirot.
I am Poirot.
I understood the truth. We have a train full of suspects. It's time to identify who the real culprits are. Let's start with Detective Locke.
Did Detective Locke? No. Whoa. I don't think she did. What is the proof? She was not seen during a crime. She is a police. That doesn't mean much. She was drugged. That doesn't really mean much either. But
planting the conductor's jacket in her suitcase was an attempt to implicate Detective Locke, but she couldn't fake her drugged condition. Dr. Constantine can testify that the drugged tea incapacitated her for hours, and she had 2 relapses. Let us move on to Monsieur McQueen.
we haven't seen maybe do it all correctly.
I told him about Cassetti. He looked very surprised that I managed to make the connection between him and the Armstrong case. He told me, "But I thought we had..." I think he meant...
Oh, what the fuck? I'm not gonna get this achievement. I thought we had eliminated all clues. I thought we had already arrested the culprit. Probably the first one, yeah? Did they arrest the culprit? I don't think so. Did they? I don't think they didn't arrest anyone. Oh, you mean like Suzanne? No. Yeah, they did not. I thought so.
You thought
Thank
you
you.
didn't leave any real clues linking the murder to the Armstrong kidnapping. Moreover, you insisted that Ratchet did not speak French when you knew I had heard a voice calling out in French that was supposed to be Ratchet.
Yeah. Ce n'est rien. Did Mr. McQueen? Ah, fuck. All right. Let me look at these people real quick. Just 12 stabs, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna count these. 6, 7, 8. Oh no, she didn't do it. Because he would be like, no, I can't have my wife have blood on her hands. I'm gonna do it for her. McQueen would have motive, right? Because it's yeah. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If that's how we're counting. So yeah. And if we're not counting any of the chefs and stuff, I don't think they have anything to do with it. Why are you looking at me like that, McQueen? Look at his face. What implicates Mr. McQueen? His father.
You took some pleasure in leaving me false clues, I think. It was quite annoying. But
It was
you
annoying.
told me yourself that your father was the district attorney who handled the Armstrong case.
The case haunted my father. At first, he believed Suzanne Moreau had helped her boyfriend, Noah, to kidnap Daisy, even though there were questions that went unanswered, and a young policewoman refused to let it go, continuing to find discrepancies, but never enough to reopen the official investigation.
That policewoman sits there. Her name is Joanna Locke.
Then tell him. Tell him how in the end my father believed you, how he resigned a job that he loved, racked with guilt that he may have let that monster go free. He died young, broken, his faith in justice broken. That's what Ratchet did to him.
Thank you for your honesty, Monsieur McQueen. Your father is one more victim of the man who called himself Ratchet.
Poirot, you're annoying.
Now, I will turn to Ratchet's valet, Monsieur Masterman.
God. Okay. So whenever you like say yes, they look like angry at you. When you say no, they look relieved. But I'm trying to think what Masterman's thing was. What was he to them? Valet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just don't know what his... I don't remember what his... Besides putting him to sleep and stuff like that. But who does this motherfucker look like? He looks like a character from the game Bully or something. One person that I thought stabbed him did not? Oh, shit. Oh, like Bill Dotree from Game of Hill. I'm trying to think who... One person that I thought stabbed him did not. Was it a doctor that you thought? I don't know. I don't know what his rationale for stabbing him would be, but I think Masterman did. It's not the doctor. Sleeping pills Ratchet.
Ratchet sensed danger close to him and naturally wanted to stay awake. You gave him sleeping pills without his knowledge. Once he was sound asleep, you could do what you had to do in peace.
Sir, I'll tell you the truth. I was Colonel Armstrong's adjutant in the war, sir.
True, okay.
And afterwards, I was his valet in New York. I'm afraid I concealed the fact this morning. It was very wrong of me, sir, but I knew how suspicious it would look.
Is that all you have to say?
That's all, sir.
Okay.
Now, to leave no suspicious stone unturned, let us move on to Monsieur Book.
What? Me? A suspicious stone?
Did Book... Let's see, what happens to his face when we say yes? What about no? Oh, this is a guilty face if I've ever seen one. Look at that. Yeah, it's a bad act. What is proof that clears Book? Our friend, that doesn't, no. He's like, oh my. Found me a room on a train. Director of the company. That doesn't mean anything, though. These don't really mean anything. Director of the company, he would want his reputation not to be tainted, right? Found me a room on a train. The other people would have not wanted anybody else, right? This one's stupid, I'll warn you. Is it actually our friendship? You can spoil me on this part, because I need backseating. But if it's our friendship, it's not that one. Okay. Found me a room on a train. The reason why this might clear Book is because the other people would not have any unwanted guests to like ruin their plans of carrying the killing out, you know? This one, director of the company. Again, he wouldn't want his thing to be tainted. There's a delay in answering, so was it this one? Sorry, you can just tell me if it was or not. But this is the one I was kind of going for. Yeah, okay, thank you.
book, my friend. Of course you are not guilty. You did everything you could to get me on this train. What madness would cause you to ensure, and I speak with all modesty, that the best detective in the world could be present to witness your crime?
But doesn't our friendship count as well?
Most assuredly, but a murderer can wear all sorts of masks, including friendship. Let us consider our ever-efficient wagon-lit conductor, Pierre Michel.
Did Mr. Michel... I just want to see their faces when I say yes or no. Oh, he's so happy, but he probably did stab. Right?
No, that is
What?
his motive. I need real, tangible proof.
I failed.
Your admission that you drugged Detective Locke immediately incriminates you. But the murder could not have been possible without your very capable assistance. Your knowledge of train procedures made the murder possible, and your position in the corridor of the train allowed you to be the perfect alibi for several passengers. And your motive? Suzanne Moreau, Daisy Armstrong's poor nanny, who was wrongly accused and committed suicide, was your daughter.
C'est un foiré. He got what he deserved. My poor daughter has finally been avenged. My Suzanne. My child.
Let's move on now to Monsieur Hardman, one of 3 detectives on this train.
That's okay. So this Mr. Hartman stab. I'm curious, as like when you said that one person that you thought was the a stabber was actually not. I'm so scared. Did Mr. Hartman? What implicates him?
Monsieur Hardman, I think you are a real detective, but you were never hired by Ratchet. Your alibi was that you were watching the corridor to protect Ratchet, which, of course, you never did. You protected Pierre Michel. However, we just saw that his alibi doesn't hold up, so neither does yours.
I don't know about the conductor.
Being Suzanne's fiancé, you had a substantial motive to punish Ratchet. You used your detective skills, just as Detective Locke did, to hunt him down and finally avenge the death of your beloved.
That's right, Mr. Poirot. I do have some detective skills.
I never doubted it.
It sounds so creepy when he said, I do have some
Now,
skills.
Fraulein Schmidt, lady's maid with the soul of a cook.
What implicates Miss Schmidt? Princess Drag Ramirez. Drug Miss Locke. What?
Although she tried to protect the princess when I presented her with the embroidered handkerchief, that's not evidence she committed murder.
So, she drugged, right?
Fraulein Schmidt, you told me of your remorse for drugging Detective Locke. I believe you are sincere. However, as the cook of the Armstrong family, you experienced the drama from within. The death of Daisy, then Sonia Armstrong, who died in childbirth, and finally, Suzanne and John Armstrong.
So much misfortune in that poor family. The death of this criminal is only justice.
Yeah, I got a good point there.
Let us move on to Countess Andreni. I was impressed by the earnestness of her husband when he swore to me solemnly on his honor that his wife never left her compartment that night. Should I believe it?
too weak to... No.
Countess Andreni, being Sonia Armstrong's sister, you had every reason in the world to want to avenge her. But you were incapable of stabbing someone, even after what he had done to you and your family. The night of the crime, you simply took a sleeping pill. I appreciate the irony that nearby, Detective Locke was also in a drugged sleep. When you awoke, you thought the nightmare was over.
Rudolph?
Hush, my love. Hush.
Excellent transition. I was coming to you, Count Andreni.
It is a shirt, I think. Moon. There you go. That one's... Oh, that wasn't surprising to me. Because, like, yeah, I think they made it, like, in the movie and the books, or the adaptation, it was just like, I couldn't let my wife stab. I didn't want it to taint her beauty, or something like that. So I did the stabbing for her. So that's why I was like, I didn't count her. I was very confused. Like, that one goes, oh, it's okay. Did it count? Yeah, he did. Oh, look at him. When I say no, when I hover over no, he looks kind of happy. It looks like she's just had it. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw him. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of tats. He didn't like his face? No, that was my rationale. He replaced Miss Andre. Wait. Huh? What? Why did Count Andreni stab Ratchet? He didn't like his face? He is athletic. He replaced Miss Andreni. What? What did he replace? Oh, okay. I see what they mean. Sorry, okay. This is my rationale. Yeah. This is what my rationale was. He replaced Miss Andreni. I thought they meant like Ratchet replaced Miss Andreni, like because he was working for him or something, and like he was like, I just misunderstood what they meant. That was very confusing. Yeah. Okay, it was not just me.
12 people, a jury. This was very important to all of you. If Countess Andreni did not stab Ratchet, someone had to take her place. And you, Count, the beloved husband. I've seen how fiercely you love and protect your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Enough! I would do anything for Helena. Anything. Even that.
Yes, even that. Let's move on to Monsieur Foscarelli.
Alright. Didn't really have much of an appearance change when I say no. Looks a little bit worried. He doesn't look too different. But yeah, you stabbed him. What implicates Mr. Foscarelli? He's Italian. He's athletic. Miss Locke's investigation. Yeah, her investigation that she found out he was a chauffeur.
Detective Locke found out that you were the Armstrong chauffeur, and that you planned to travel on the same train at the same time as Ratchet. That is what made her decide to obtain a ticket as well. Unfortunately, she could not prevent the murder. Have you lost your tongue, Mr. Foscarelli?
Oh, Daisy. She was the delight of the house. Tonio, she called me. And she would sit in the car and pretend to drive me.
Oh.
And you, Mademoiselle Olson. A champion for the immigrants. A worthy calling.
But you don't know where India is. Mrs. Hubbard Slatch. She is reserved. Miss Demingham's alibi. Yeah, you said that she was asleep the whole time.
Admittedly,
No!
She lied to me about Mademoiselle Debenham's schedule. But one lie does not convict her.
The latch?
Mademoiselle Olsen, you supported Madame Hubbard's story about her connecting door
Oh, that
a
latch.
story that I later demonstrated to be impossible. So, you deliberately lied to me, and you also lied about Mademoiselle Debenham's whereabouts.
Enough! I can't take this anymore. I know what you want from me, Mr. Poirot. Very well. Here it is. She was my little Daisy, my angel, so patient. When I patched a scrape or took her temperature, that was my job. But she was so much more to me. She was a shining light in an ever-darkening world. I've tried to honor her by caring for children who have lost everything.
Thank you, Mademoiselle Olsen. You too shed light on your part in this mystery.
So she says scrape, so nurse, right?
You were Daisy Armstrong's nurse. I will ask you no more questions. It is enough that you have admitted what I know to be the truth, and I understand. Let's move on. Dr. Constantine.
You suspect me? I know none of these people. I didn't know Ratchet either, and I've taken a solemn oath to help people, not murder them.
Book's testimony. His assistance with... That doesn't mean anything, dude. His assistance with investigation. Book's testimony. Probably Book's testimony, right?
You are one of the few people in this room not to have any connection with the Armstrong case. Moreover, your alibi is confirmed by Monsieur Book, whom I would trust with my life.
That is very kindly said, my friend.
We now come to Mademoiselle Debenham and Captain Arbuthnot, whose relationship was not in doubt from the moment I inspected your room at the hotel.
You have a bloody nerve.
Indeed, I do.
We're getting married.
Congratulations. But I would rather talk about your relationship to John Armstrong.
Okay. What links Captain Arbuthnot to John Armstrong? Lover. No. Cook, cousin, probably soldiers. Wait, can I do more? No, okay. That's insane.
That's the right answer. Captain Arbuthnot, you served in the army with John Armstrong. What I don't understand is why a man your age is still a captain. One might expect you to be a colonel as well.
Ever fought in a war, Poirot?
It was war that first brought me to England.
Then you know what it's like. There's a shattering sound, and death, and mistakes, acting on intelligence that proved to be wrong. I sent a patrol to their death. Good men, brave men, wasted. John testified on my behalf at a court-martial. I'm not a colonel. I don't deserve to be, you bloody fool. But I'm also not in prison. John remained my best friend until... There, you have my story. Understand now?
Archie, calm down, please.
You're right, Mary. What you see in me, I don't understand.
Oh, Archie, I see in you what John saw.
Miss Debenham, I'm sorry.
My turn, is it?
I'm afraid so. And you have caused me quite a puzzlement. Your connection with the Armstrong family was not obvious. Then I remembered the job you currently hold.
Alright. Sorry, thank you for the hydrate. I can't talk during cutscenes or when they're talking, and sometimes they talk forever, so thank you for the hydrate, Moon. What links her, governess / teacher, right? Okay.
My little gray cells did not let me down. You were the teacher of...
Elena Andrini.
No, she
Fuck.
was the teacher of Countess Andreni.
Okay, fine.
You were the teacher of Helena Andreni, whose maiden name was Helena Goldenberg before she married Count Andreni.
Yes, absolutely. Why lie to you? She was an excellent student.
I was like, is Daisy too young to be its pupil?
Captain Arbuthnot.
But yeah, I was very confused with that. But okay, sure. I mean, why not both, right? God, Captain Arbuthnot is just such an asshole in this one. What implicates Mr. McQueen's testimony? No, his testimony would have been like, oh, he was with me. Vape liquid. Vape liquid.
No.
Oh my God.
His vial found at the crime scene was a decoy.
So would this be like he's military and he's Colonel Armstrong's best friend? Because McQueen's testimony would have been like, no, he was with me the whole time. But then, because Mr. McQueen lied, if it's military, I'll be upset.
You had one of the strongest alibis, thanks to Mr. McQueen. But his testimony melted like a snowflake. There went your alibi. Poof! Unless you have another one. As for you, Mademoiselle Debenham.
Not gonna lie, half the time I almost want to call Arbuthnot Ratchet. He looks more like a... You know, when I first saw him at the Tocalatin Hotel, I was like, that's Ratchet, right? He looks so ratchety. But then we saw the actual Ratchet, and it's like, no, that guy looks very ratchety. But this Arbuthnot looks pretty ratchet himself. Did Miss Debenham stab Ratchet? Yeah. Oh, look at her get so defensive. I'm gonna say no. She didn't have a facial change. So we'll go, yeah, she did. What accuses Miss Debenham? Words at Istanbul station? She's like, not now, when everything is all over. Which, if you know the story, or I guess suspecting like with the adaptation, that's whenever Captain Arbuthnot and Captain Arbuthnot gets a divorce from his wife or something. Miss Olsen's testimony, Arbuthnot. Some of these are like not logical to me. Like Miss Olsen's testimony. Miss Olsen said that you were asleep, but you weren't.
Mademoiselle Olsen was the only one who could confirm your alibi. I think you know where you stand.
Very good, Mr. Poirot. Are you satisfied?
I will be soon. Now I must turn to Sonia Armstrong's godmother, Princess Dragomirov.
Did she stab Ratchet? Yeah. What implicates left-handed Miss Schmidt's testimony? Woman with character. Miss Schmidt's testimony. I don't even remember her testimony, but she is left-handed.
Princess Dragomirov, you weren't on my list of suspects at the start, given your social position.
I left my social position in a cold country.
Do you object to being addressed as princess?
I deny people the opportunity. It makes a good story to tell their friends. It also guarantees a good table in the best restaurants.
Princess, there is also, forgive me, your extreme physical fragility.
It does not stop me when I must be strong.
Indeed. Of more importance, though, is the fact that you're the only left-handed person on the train. And the single blow to Ratchet from a left-handed person was very, forgive me, weak.
Oh.
Finally, I'm afraid I know the alibi that you shared with Fraulein Schmidt is false.
You have been very thorough, sir. I hope you will permit me to say we are much alike.
I am honored.
You're very old.
Now it is time to end with Mrs. Hubbard, or should I say...
Linda Arden.
Linda Arden.
They're like, oh shit, he found out.
If Princess Dragomirov hadn't told me about her relationship with this famous actress, I might not have made the connection. But you are a great actress, madame. Your performance as a flighty, self-involved woman was superb. I never would have guessed something entirely different. As for what ties you to the Armstrong family, it is obvious.
You were the sister. Oh, no, the grandmother. Wait. No, not the godmother. She was... sister of Sonia? Or Sonia's mom? She was grandma of Daisy. There we go.
That's the right answer. Mrs. Hubbard, you are the mother of Sonia Armstrong and Mrs. Andreni.
Did she stab? Yeah. Oh, look at that evil face. She looks evil regardless. both options. What implicates? I told you there was a lot of brain work this time. Yeah, some of the wording is, like, in my opinion, kind of vague or like not making sense, and then I just fuck up. Toilet bag hiding in the latch. You lied about that proximity to Ratchet. So you were next door to him, Linda Arden. Like this the toilet bag.
Madame Hubbard, you really are a remarkable actress. You put so much effort into your character and into staging the murder. I saw it as a perfect mosaic, each person playing his or her allotted part. So carefully arranged that if suspicion should fall on any one person, the evidence of one or more of the others would clear the accused person and confuse the issue. Everything was meticulously planned. But you hadn't expected that Detective Locke and I would be on this train, and the avalanche would block it on the night of the murder. You had to improvise. But again, improvisation would be another of your skills as an actress. So you came up with the story that the latch on the door that communicated with Ratchet's compartment was hidden by the handbag.
I always fancied myself in comedy parts. That slip about the sponge bag was silly. It shows you should always rehearse properly. You know all about it, Mr. Poirot. You're a very wonderful man, but even you can't quite imagine what it was like. That awful day. I was just crazy with grief.
Oh, shit.
So were the servants. We decided then and there that the sentence of death that Ratchet had escaped had got to be carried out. There were 12 of us, or rather 11. Suzanne's father was over in France, of course. First, we thought we'd draw lots as to who should do it, but in the end we decided on this way. It was the driver, Antonio, who suggested it. Mary worked out all the details later with Hector McQueen. It took a long time to perfect our plan. We first had to track Ratchet down. Hardman managed that in the end. Then we had to try and get Edward and Hector into his employment. Well, we managed that. Then we had a consultation with Suzanne's father. Captain Arbuthnot was very keen on having 12 of us. He seemed to think it made it more orderly. He didn't like the stabbing idea much, but he agreed that it did solve most of our difficulties. Well, Suzanne's father was willing. Suzanne had been his only child. We knew from Hector that Ratchet would be coming back from the east sooner or later by the Orient Express. With Pierre Michel actually working on that train, the chance was too good to be missed. My daughter's husband had to know, of course, and he insisted on coming on the train with her. Hector wrangled it so that Ratchet selected the right day for traveling when Michel would be on duty. And then, at the last minute, you came. For the rest of the story, you worked out everything, Mr. Poirot. You were right about all of us. What are you going to do about it? If it must all come out, can't you lay the blame upon me, and me only? I would have stabbed that man 12 times willingly. It wasn't only that he was responsible for my daughter's death, and her child's, and that of the other child who might have been alive and happy now. It was more than that. There had been other children kidnapped before Daisy, and there might be others in the future. Society had condemned him. We were only carrying out the sentence, but it's unnecessary to bring all these others into it, all these good, faithful souls.
Yeah, so they all did it. Oh,
You are a director of the company, Monsieur Book. What do you say?
yeah, so they were all related to the case, except for
In my opinion, Poirot, the first theory you put forward was the correct one. Decidedly so. I suggest that that is the solution we offer to the police. You agree, Doctor?
Certainly, I agree. As regards the medical evidence, I think that I made one or two fantastic suggestions.
Then, having placed my solution before you, I have the honor to retire from the case.
so yeah, there's a few of them who weren't involved, but so he didn't have like a moral existential crisis or anything in this one. It wasn't like, this is preposterous. You guys should be ashamed for what you did. And then like later on, he's just like, am I done? Wait.
I'm sorry to wake you up in the middle of the night, Poirot, but it couldn't wait.
Let's see.
There was a detail that bothered me in my preliminary autopsy of Ratchet's body. I went back to examine the body and I discovered a wound covered by another. The blow I hadn't seen was delivered by a thinner, sharper blade. So there were not 12, but 13 stab wounds.
12 stabs for 12 jurors. It doesn't work with 13 wounds. The symmetry is destroyed.
It can't be one of the culprits who stabbed him twice?
Doctor, a different knife was used. There is only one explanation. Somehow, some way, there is a 13th murderer on this train. We must tell Book. The case is not solved.
What? This is new. Finish chapter 8. Was it Joanna then? Huh? This is a very new twist to this adaptation. There's always been 12, you know, like the jury.
Please, come in.
So who the fuck is 13?
Ah, Book. I see we are moving at last.
Yes. The way was finally cleared while we slept. If all goes well, we will arrive in Venice this evening. The train will be there for several hours for refueling and reprovisioning. What do we do with the 13th murderer? Do you have a lead?
I thought about it. There is one clue that was left aside in my investigation. The diary I found in Ratchet's safe mentioned an appointment in Venice. Someone with the initials A.W. He will never keep the appointment. But there should be enough time. I must try to keep that appointment for him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about AW. Who the fuck is AW? Was there actually someone hiding? Or is it Logger Constantine or Book? Mech fucking plot twist. Imagine someone hiding or changing their identity or something and it being Suzanne's boy Noah or something. Oh. Who stabbed Ratchet the last time? How do you mean? Like, the last one to stab him? Or... I'm so confused now. Like, I feel like it's Locke, right? She'd be like, you bastard, you ruined my career, you're an asshole. Oh, okay, continuations. And it being Suzanne's boy Noah or something who stabbed Ratchet last time. My brain's very delayed. No, it's okay. AW though, who is AW? Albert Wesker? No, I don't know. Let's see. Why can't I look at the diary? Oh, I can. All right. The brief with H. Who the fuck is that? Fontana de Only. AW. The hair. So, meet with AW. Meeting point. Okay. Ah, shit. What time? I think it was 3. Let me go back. No, it was 10 o'clock. AW has to be a new character? I think so. Oh, man. I keep on... Is it... Not from the OG story? I don't think so. Send money to... Arriving to Venice. So I guess it's Venice. Day. Fuck. I keep on going back. I'm sorry. I should look at everything before I do anything. So it's the 18th. There you go.
Et voila.
I'm very invested now. Like, what the fuck? Find your... Wait, hold on. I mean, find my Hastings? I have to find someone who can help me? Like Arthur Hastings? But is Joanna gonna be my Hastings in this one? But I mean, I can't trust her, right? I have to find someone who can help me with the investigation in Venice. My friend Hastings often feels for it, but I won't have to find someone else this time. Is Hastings my baby? But no, he's not in here. I have to find someone that's a substitute. Oh. Alright, hold on. My darling Hastings. No, I want Hastings.
I don't have time for small talk.
I love Hastings. From what I've seen of him in the...
I think we should let Ratchet rest in peace.
The David Suchet version.
How would it look to the police if I asked a suspected murderer for help?
Okay, so... I need to go talk to Constantine and then find my Hastings. I guess Locke's gonna be my Hastings, but I don't know if I trust her anymore. I'm so confused. Like, that I was like, I guess we're done. Like, we already concluded the investigation, and it's like you finished chapter 8, and it had a fake cutscene. So I miss the Hastings from... Yeah, he's such a little golden retriever. Oh. Where?
I don't have time for small talk. How would it look to the police?
I need to find where Locke is. Huh? Oh, wait. No? Huh? Why do you let me in her room if she's not in here? Or whoever's the room this is.
How? I don't...
Okay. It's my room.
I think... I don't...
The Andreades?
How?
Alright, here's the doctor. Oh.
Doctor, a moment. Have you made arrangements for Ratchet's body?
Yes, it will be collected by the Italian authorities when we reach Venice. The autopsy will be performed there. However, there is something odd.
Oh?
Since the train is French, jurisdiction must be shared. When I told them you were already on the scene, they have both agreed to support your investigation until we reach Paris. Ratchet's compartment will be sealed until we arrive there. All of those who conspired to kill Ratchet are to be confined to the train until then as well.
So, thanks to you, I am the rope in a tug-of-war between two countries.
Oh, but I thought you would want to be in charge. And isn't it odd we continue on our journey with a trainload of people that police consider potential murderers?
Calm yourself, Doctor. It is not the first time I find myself in the middle. And, to be honest, I welcome the chance to see this case through. It is fast becoming one of the most challenging of my career.
Okay. Book. Everything okay?
So, my dear Book, how does our journey progress?
We are well on our way to Venice. All of our passengers are locked in their rooms by order of the authorities. I watch them when they want to stretch their legs. Like, the captain there behind you.
I see that you have the situation well in hand. Would you be able to accompany me to Venice to follow a lead?
I'm honored you asked me, my friend. I would have loved to help you. But I have to manage the situation here. I must make sure no one gets off the train in Venice and that Ratchet's body is transferred.
Okay.
Doctor, a question. Could you assist my investigation in Venice?
I can't. I'm afraid. I'm to accompany Ratchet's body when the Italian police take possession of it. I've been asked, commanded really, to help with the autopsy because of my earlier examination.
Okay. So it's probably gonna be Locke who I have to ask, right? I don't want to talk to you. No. I mean, should I? Come with me to Venice. No. Alright, there's Locke. Fauché? Everything okay?
Hello, Monsieur Fauché. Is everything going well?
As well as can be expected. Our stocks of food and drink are running low. An unexpected layover on the mountains and an unexpected murder didn't help. Have you ever noticed that when things get tense, people tend to eat and drink more?
It is curious that, even when they are accused of murder, as much as I learn of human nature, people still manage to surprise me. At least, we'll soon be in Venice.
Yes, we'll be able to stock up on enough provisions there. As long as there isn't another murder.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to be my, there's a cow. What? Hold on, there was a cow. And there's a cow out the window. Okay. I'm gonna ask her to be my Arthur Hastings.
Mademoiselle Locke, you are clearly an excellent police officer. Could you accompany me to Venice for an investigation into Ratchet's activities? There is much we still need to know.
Well, yes. It would be an honor to work with you. And I'm glad you trust me. What do you have in mind?
There was a notation in Ratchet's appointment book. He had an appointment.
With who?
There were only the initials A.W. They were to meet at 10 o'clock at the Fontana dei Conigli. I want to know who Ratchet was meeting and why.
But you've already discovered the 12 conspirators. Why is this meeting important?
Unfortunately, the case is not complete. Dr. Constantine has discovered the presence of a 13th stab wound.
One of them could have stabbed him twice.
The wound was made with another, finer blade. Why would one of them have used 2 knives? Did they want to confess they killed him more than the others? And if so, why bother to deny it when they have already confessed? No, it makes no sense. And I do not close a case until all questions have been answered. You, of all people, must understand this.
You're right. I do understand. I'll help you.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Together, we will uncover the truth. We will arrive in a few hours. Take the opportunity to rest.
I slept well last night. No more effects of the drug.
Excellent. Then be prepared when we reach Venice. We have another mystery to solve.
Alright, she's my Hastings, I guess, but I don't know if I trust her now. Ooh.
This is the 3rd embarking dock, and no gondoliers available at all. With Carnival, you can't find a gondolier to cross that damn canal. They're all booked. The worst thing is that the fountain is just across this canal. We're almost there.
Oh, kitty! I mean, technically, in a manner of police business, Locke should still be a suspect. Yeah.
I see a gondolier just over there.
Oh, I'm playing as Locke now. Alright, hold on. Let's see. I'm exploring. Da 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 da. Does she have anything different? No. Hello, kitty. Oh, look at the kitty. Alright, so I can talk to Poirot if I want to, but question is if I want to. I guess I have to talk to Poirot.
You have my full confidence, mademoiselle. I'll leave it to you.
Guess not. Okay, we're here. Oh.
It's impossible to find a gondolier during Carnival.
Hi there. We'd like to cross the canal, please.
There is a bridge about a kilometer down the canal.
Please. According to the map, the Fontana dei Conigli is just across the canal here.
No, I, Gabriele, cannot help you. I'm sorry.
We'll miss the 10 o'clock rendezvous if we try to get through this crowd. And have to walk a kilometer in both directions. Why is he refusing to take us across? He looks upset. I should try to find out why.
You need... Oh, character's menu update.
If it's a matter of price, I'm sure we can work it out.
Money? Money won't help me now.
His problem isn't money. What is it then?
So you're a new character in my book? Gabriele Conti. Okay. Not money. Bella
Bella Chiara, the beautiful Chiara. A beautiful name for a beautiful gondola.
Oh, did somebody break up with you or something?
Ah, what a sham. A beautiful bouquet crushed by revelers. Ah, what a sham.
Riz up his gondola. Wait, hold on. I need to do mind mapping right quick. What is the gondolier's problem? He's fed up with tourists. He had a fight with his girlfriend. He ruined his bouquet of flowers.
Ah, what a sham. A beautiful bouquet crushed by revelers.
Wait. Let me try.
Excellent.
I thought so.
Good. Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Alright. Hello.
I'm sorry you had a fight with Chiara.
Sorry.
What? How did you know?
I'm a detective. I'd like to help, if I can.
If you have a spare engagement ring, detective, I'll take it.
Ah, I see. You lost the engagement ring you were planning to give Chiara?
Lost? It is worse than that. I threw it away in the canal. I bitterly regret this gesture. I now find myself without a girlfriend and without a ring.
If we find the ring, maybe the gondolier will take us across.
You are right. There is not much time. I will help you.
Sir, rings are expensive. Throwing it into the canal? How are you going to get that back? What am I doing? Across the canal.
Ancora una volta sono dalla parte spagliata del canale per la festa.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Okay. Kitty! Hi, kitty. Ooh. Is this really it? That was a... If so, it's fast.
I know someone who'll be happy.
is this?
I don't need an empty soda can.
Empty bottle?
There are too many plastic bottles in the world.
Okay. Thank you, kitty. You're my good luck charm. That was too fast. And he's like, this is nothing like my ring. It's like, do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs accuses Squidward of stealing his first penny or first dime, whatever, and then like at the end, like SpongeBob lifts up Mr. Krabs and the currency coin, whatever, is like a huge thing. This is gonna be like that. He's like, it's gonna be like up his butt or something.
Excuse me. I believe I have something that belongs to you.
Is this it?
Mamma mia, grazie mille, signorina. With this, I can now win my Chiara's heart again. I know it. How to thank you?
My friend and I need to get to the other side. We have a very important date at the Fontana di Conigli.
Ah, yes. The rabbit fountain. Of course, I'll take you across. Then I will call Chiara. Hopefully, she will forgive me.
I'm sure she will.
Well done, Detective Locke.
Mamma mia. So the rabbit fountain, and the picture in the notebook was a rabbit. The hair from Alice in Wonderland. AW, Alice Wonderland. I don't know.
This district of Venice is very charming. You will love it.
If it's not too much to ask, can you wait for us until we return?
Yes, no worries. I can call Chiara from here. To find the fountain, walk along the quay on the left, then cross the bridge and you are there. You cannot miss it.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, signorina. You have made me the happiest gondolier in Venice.
All right.
Yes, I assure you. I found your ring. I fixed everything.
Can you give me directions to the fountain again?
You have to go along the quay on the left, then cross the bridge and you are there. You can't miss it. Oh no, Bella. That is just a customer. Calm down. Chiara, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, I fucked it up.
Do you forgive me?
Okay, I'm invested in this. Please. Ah,
yes,
shit.
I assure you.
Okay.
I found your ring.
I wonder if there's an interesting group of older women who answered the letters at Julia's balcony. Ooh, that'd be cool if they had like that little tidbit there. Franz of Lotze. I just want to look around real quick. I like exploring. Strada del Comercio. Alright. I know how to go left, so let me go right real quick. Homewrecker? Man, I'm always getting in trouble. I just wanted to look. Kitty! Hi, kitty. Wait, why is that kitty walking in place? Oh no, it's progressing just very slowly. All right, Kitty, out of my way. All right, let's go. He's balancing. Let me go this way. I'm just looking around right now. So I can't pass them out there. La Curiosita. Via Verde. Ooh. Rabbit fountain, there we go. Oh, just a lot of prevalence on that person. Are you AW? Alice Wonderland?
It's 9:55. The right time in the right place. Now AW just needs to show up.
You made me run, Detective Locke. Poirot does not run. I'll wait, sitting down.
Pet the kitty.
Did you see anyone who could be AW?
No, no one. But who knows what those masks and costumes are hiding?
Discover who AW is. I feel like the lady who walked out of the store is AW, but where is she? Do I just randomly talk to people?
We have an appointment, I believe.
I don't think so. I've never met you.
Okay.
Did you have an appointment here at the fountain?
Yes, to party.
I have an appointment with you, don't I?
No, dove la tua mascara?
Give me ice cream. Was it? You look like the lady who was walking out of the store. But... not you, huh?
I have an appointment with you, don't I?
No.
Where are you, AW? Are you AW?
We have an appointment, I believe.
I don't think so.
I'm so confused. Like, how are we supposed to piece this together? Or anything?
Did you see anyone?
No, no one.
Maybe I'm supposed to find someone who's wearing like a rabbit outfit? Hold on. Hold on. Where's the notebook? Inventory. Mysteries. Let's look for where we can find a rabbit person. Oh, mustache.
Help yourself, Joanna. You earned it.
Oh, do I have to go in here? I would have never thought to go in here. Alright, hold on. Here's Kitty. Hi. I can't go upstairs, so... Ooh. Ooh.
If there's no one to help me, they won't mind if I help myself.
Aziz Valdi. Is that the only AW? From Switzerland. Aziz Valdi. Okay, unless it's like another Russian thing.
Aziz Wadi.
Wadi.
That's the only name that corresponds to the initials AW.
Spacente, non ti ho sentito. Posso aiutarla?
I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian. Do you speak English?
Of course, signorina. How may I bother you?
How? What? Oh, I have an appointment with one of your guests.
What is the name?
God, the accents in this game. Sorry. Yeah. But she's not Canadian, apparently. Well, she is from Paris, like Paris American. So again, Maybe Parisians have that kind of like sorry too. Where did you come from, sir? Yeah.
I have an appointment with Mr. Aziz Wadi. Do you know if he's here?
Well, unfortunately, he left the hotel this morning. He seemed to be in a hurry, but he left a carta. You are?
Oh shit. How do I insert?
I'm Mrs. Ratchet.
Mr. Wadi asked me to give the message to the signore, but I suppose this is okay.
Ooh. Alright. I think I'm being watched. I changed our meeting place. Alice was sitting on a fountain. She glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Suddenly, the beast hopped away. Alice followed it. Again, let Alice be your guide. After walking through a narrow alley and crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square, where she found a cat drinking tea. The mischievous cat ran to another alley. Alice chased after him. Breathless, Alice arrived in a large square, a barracks for playing card soldiers. Out they came marching toward her. Alice ran to the end of the quay. There, a large door with a gorgon's face on it demanded the secret code, the code that Alice collected throughout her journey. If I had to figure this out, I just have to hand it back to Pro. No. Oh. So. End of the quay. And then there's a large door with Gorgon's face.
The receptionist is here. No need to ring the bell.
Maybe I should have rang it first. No, but then I wouldn't have known who it was. Okay.
So, mademoiselle, was our mysterious A.W. here?
No, but I managed to get his name, Aziz Wadi, and a letter he wrote for Ratchet. It seems to be a kind of riddle rhyme.
Let me see. Well,
now we still like
Ratchet and Mr. Wadi must love this book to refer to it so much.
Yes, I think we have to search and find the tracks that this person left for Ratchet to find him.
I think so. Lead the way, Mademoiselle Locke.
Okay. So they say cross the bridge back to the quay or something like that. And then there's a Gorgon door, whatever that means. I'm probably not gonna be able to do this good or right. Oh wait, hey, is this a new area? Or did I come from here? This looks new to me. Ooh. Ah, shit. You really mean to tell me that this is Aziz Wadi really out there thinking a former thug could figure this out? Probably, yeah. I don't think he would be able to. So there's a key code thingy around here. Let me look at the. Can I look at the password thing again? Okay, here we go. I wish I could zoom. Narrow alley and into the small square where she found a cat drinking tea. Alice chased after him. Large square of barracks for playing card soldiers. End of the quay. Large door with a Gorgon's face on it demanded a secret code. The code that Alice had collected throughout her journey. Ah, shit. Okay. This is going to be hard. Statue of a white rabbit. All right, let me go back to the statue of a white rabbit. And then like just follow the clues that way. I think I was supposed to pick up some shit, but this is a little convoluted. Yeah, it seems like it. Let me go back. And I kind of want to do it like the way they intended to do it. Because I'm thinking like, you know, you start off there. And then once you get everything, you're supposed to... Yeah, I figured as much. Hello, Poirot. He's just walking all like, I hate life. So let me go see. Go back to the fountain. And then look at the white rabbit. 2. All right, we have a 2. I keep on doing the wrong button. Glance at the... Okay, 2. No alley crossing bridge. 2 men arguing over who had the tallest hat. So probably a hat. So 2...
Did you have an appointment?
Yes, to...
Maybe I have to keep on going. Are you arguing over your hats? Hold on, let me see. Who had the tallest hat? I'm looking around if there are numbers around here. Unless it... Alright, so you cross the bridge and go through a narrow alley. And then you find... Crossing a... Wait, after walking through a narrow alley and crossing a bridge. Okay, maybe I have to go further. Right, narrow alley. Oh, they look like they're arguing. And there's a cat. Okay, so arguing. Huh. Wait, what? Unless they're not the ones. Maybe they're arguing about who has the tallest hat. Is it across the bridge? Or like over here or so? It's in the storefront, I know that for sure. I feel so dumb. Across the bridge, I meant. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just so bad at this. It's in your store? Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. That's really hard to see, though. Let me see. Her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square where she found a cat drinking tea. The mischievous cat ran to another alley. I knew this was gonna be awful to do. I'm sorry still. So we need to find a cat now? Cat drinking tea. I know I'm going the wrong. Wait, are you? I'm so sorry, guys. It's in front of another store? Oh, sorry. Let me see. Hold on. Sorry, Caps. Let me see. I think I went way too far. I was trying to find a cat. Let me see. Sergata. Okay, hold on. Cat drinking tea. Alright, Sergato. The fuck? It's such a maze. Alright, I'm trying to find Sergato store. Let me go back to where I was earlier. Alright, there's Senor's store. It's so confusing. The map in a walkthrough has to be labeled with letters. Really? Art and Gato? Oh, kitty. 4284. All right. The mischievous kitty ran to another alley. 284. Breathless. Arrived. Thank you. Arrived in the large square with barracks for playing card soldiers. So playing card soldiers. 284. Oh wait, playing card soldiers. There's playing cards down there. Is that? Oh, huh? Okay. Is 284 even remotely right? Oh, here's a Gorgon head. 9. This is like the last one, I think. Would that be the police or do you mean revelry? I don't know. Let me see if I missed something. I don't know how many numbers I'm supposed to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 284. Okay. You're on the right track? Okay. Arrived in large square with barracks for playing cards. And the last one. Okay. Marching toward her. One last one. Hey, cat. Man, this is such a maze. Ice cream. Is there a haunting here? Oh, there is. You wouldn't happen to know the name of the store where I need to be, do you? God, this feels like it's very hard to understand for me. It's a police station. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, I just don't feel smart in this game. Where is the police station? Here's the playing cards. This place is a fucking maze. Yeah, let me look at the map actually. I haven't consulted it. So, police. Where's the police? It's like a few turns away from the ice cream place. Ah, shit. Oh, Policia. Q. It's Q. Let's see. So I'm there. So I need to turn left. Left. Oh, shit. Turn left here. Hit me. And turn left here. Oh, playing cards right there. So police station should be... Fuck. Huh? Oh, here we go. Right, yeah, 6. Alright, 2, 8, 4, 6, 9. Nice. Now I'd find out how to get back to the area. 2, 8, 4, 6, 9. Oh, this guy's dead. Nice. I think it's this way. Actually, I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm lost. Okay. 2, 8, 6, 4, 9.
No, I
Huh?
did something wrong.
Oh, 2, 8, 4. There we go. Sorry, I did the wrong order. Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, you.
I can't lose them.
Oh shit, I gotta run. I didn't know this is Assassin's Creed. Parkour. Oh my god, parkour. I didn't expect this to be in the game. Get the fuck out of my... Are you kidding me? God damn. Bro, don't just stand there, you dick. Oh my god, I lost him. You bitches. Fucking, like, body blocked me. What the fuck? I bet Perot punches him in the face. Like, clotheslines him. Oh my god. Finished the chapter. Yeah, get out of my way. I finished the chapter without losing sight of the person. It is asked, oh shit, which one is he? Uh-oh.
Too many! Too many masks! The murderer could be standing there watching me and laughing.
Yes, Detective Locke?
The murderer got away. I'm coming back, but it looked like he dropped something when he climbed the first wall.
All right, I'll go and see. For my part, unfortunately, I could do nothing for the victim. He was already dead. I have already alerted the Italian authorities. I will see what I can find while I wait for them.
damn it. Ooh, I could play as Poirot again. Analyze the crime. Ooh, money. Lots of American money. We've seen these glasses before. They were belonging to, Susanna. Right?
A pair of women's glasses. Was Ratchet planning a new identity?
Yeah, that's what I think. Not about Ratchet playing a new identity, but that's Susanna's. Was he Noah? It could be Noah. Maybe you were right the whole time. Maybe he... Yeah, maybe he had a change of heart.
There must be several tens of thousands of dollars in this bag.
Or was this Z's blackmailing Ratchet? Could be. What's in here? Oh, shit.
A bunch of keys. If, as seems likely, Mr. Wadi is a resident of Geneva, then one of these may belong to his home there.
Okay.
Various clothes in his suitcase. Mr. Wadi was obviously planning to leave this city.
Passport? Switzerland, yeah. Oh, he's Hitman. Agent 47.
Mr. Wadi's Swiss passport. I'll see if I can find a match on the internet to confirm his identity.
C's Malta, Swiss. C, Geneva. Age. I don't remember. I need to inspect again. Yo, what's Agent 47 doing here? Let's see. Okay, 78. This takes place in 2023. So he would be 45, I think. Yeah.
This is
oh shit, what did I do wrong?
But I'm never far from
Nationality.
the truth.
Oops. Nationality or the other thing. P O ODSEs. Baghdad? Oh, okay. Thank you. I knew I did something wrong. Wait. Would it be... I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Burn. He's Swiss, alright. Is it Burn? I'm sorry, guys. I don't... What am I doing wrong? Oh, wait, did I spell his name wrong? Sorry. Aziz... There we go. I just did his name wrong. Sorry.
That was easy.
It's like, what? Very, very sorry. Alright, Agent 47.
The victim was stabbed. Apparently the method of choice in this case.
Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Analyze the crime scene. One more thing around here, apparently. I don't know if it's in this area. Nope. I did the money. I looked at him already. There's that. Was I...
The victim was...
Was I supposed to do something else?
Very Mr. Mr. Wadi.
So we came through here. And we saw him getting stabbed. And then the chase scene happened. So maybe he did drop something apparently. Let me go see if I can find it. I think he did at least. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. Passport. Union Europea. Italian. Oh. Enrico Caldo instead of Ratchet. What?
A false passport with Ratchet's picture. Clark, Ratchet. How many others? Now he will become Enrico Caldo. It appears Ratchet changed his identity as often as his socks. A false Clark.
Do I call ooh. Let's see.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
This guy must have made enemies.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch the suspect, Mr. Poirot.
Sorry.
There is no need to apologize, mademoiselle. Your efforts were marvelous. I found some information about Mr. Wadi.
Did you access the FBI database?
Don't worry, my little gray cells were enough. However, the database may confirm the origin of these banknotes.
No need. I included them when I continued my investigation.
Excellent.
Ooh. Find serial numbers of the dollars among... Okay. So we're looking for like NA, so it has to be NA and then 215. NA 215. Oh wait, what? NA 215. There's one here.
That is a great detective job.
Okay. And then I think there's some on the other page. Wait, 215 649C.
The detective gets it right.
And then we need another one. 215 let's see. 215 22.
That's it. No rookie mistake
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Mr. Poirot, it's part of the ransom money from the Armstrong case.
You are surprised?
I suppose not. So Ratchet had it in an account at the Banque du Lac.
It would seem so. He knew the serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced,
Case
and he could not
closed.
spend it. So, he stashed it there.
But now he's run low, something he didn't count on. He hopes enough time has passed so he can begin to spend the ransom money.
Ah, there is something else he didn't count on.
What's that?
Us.
He didn't count on you, Detective Locke, and your tenacity.
Thank you. But we are still left with a murderer on the loose.
But we progress. We know Mr. Wadi had an appointment with Ratchet. He had a bag full of money and a passport with Ratchet's photo, but a new name. What is your opinion about the passport?
Ratchet wanted to disappear again, hiding behind another fake identity. The passport reveals Ratchet's true identity.
I discovered that he was arrested in Armenia for trafficking in stolen art and was supposed to be arraigned in January. Once again, he changed his identity and vanished.
You are correct, mademoiselle. He also told me that he was threatened, and that threatening letter we found in his room was real. He had to disappear once again.
Why did the murderer leave the money? It was too risky to take it. The motive was not money. I think you're right. I think it is Noah.
The bag isn't very big. He could have easily run away with it. If he didn't take it, it was deliberate. He wasn't interested in the money. If the motive wasn't money, it leaves passion or revenge for motive.
So, Detective Locke, what do you think? Passion or revenge?
Probably revenge.
Revenge seems like an obvious motive to me. The murderer carefully followed Wadi from the fountain to the new meeting place despite Wadi's precautions. That is cold and careful.
Excellent. We cannot yet know for certain, but that is a sound psychological analysis. We have an idea of the motive. It is the same motive as that of our 12 would-be murderers on the train. But we still must know who was under that mask.
A murderer hired by Ratchet or the same murderer who killed Ratchet?
I think Wadi's killer is also Ratchet's murderer. The motive for both deaths was revenge, and both are related to the Armstrong case through the ransom money.
Exactly. So our murderer is linked to the Armstrong case. The money is linked to the Armstrong case. But these glasses that I found in the bag, they must have something to do with this case too.
Wait, those glasses mean something to me. Wait, I know. I've seen these. They belong to Suzanne Moreau, little Daisy's nurse. I remember seeing them in her bedroom, but they were gone the day she died.
I remember the press saying that the nurse had committed suicide.
I've always believed otherwise, and the glasses are proof that she was killed by Ratchet or his accomplice. He took those glasses. I always had a gut feeling, but now, Mr. Poirot, now I have proof Suzanne was innocent.
Yes, you do. But the question I ask myself is this. Why did Ratchet keep these glasses?
You're so smart with the glasses. Now, trophies of his victims or future fake evidence? I don't know. Which one do you guys think? Future fake evidence? Probably fake evidence, yeah? I mean, trophies of victims. He did keep the doll. Trophy? Yeah, he did keep Daisy's doll.
In my investigation at the time, I had already found Daisy's hair clip in one of Ratchet's hideouts, and now Suzanne's glasses end up in this bag, which was a delivery to him.
2 objects from 2 victims of Ratchet.
Keeping an object belonging to his victims as a memento of the murder. He was a fetishistic killer, a trophy hunter. Okay, we managed to clear up some of the gray areas. What now?
The bag only contained a fraction of the $1 million ransom of the Armstrong case. The rest must still be in a secure place. I will make a wager with you that it is the Banque du Lac in Geneva where Mr. Wadi worked.
Wadi was also the keeper of Ratchet's secrets. They were killed by the same murderer.
Agreed. Well, there is nothing more we can do here except wait for the police. Prepare yourself for a long evening with the police. We have a lot of explaining to do.
And after that?
A visit to Geneva, perhaps?
Dang, how much longer is this game, man? I just finished chapter 9, there's still like 4 more? I thought I was gonna finish tonight, but who knows?
Here you are at last. I was worried about you.
We just left the police station. We had to explain to the Italian police that we were not murderers.
What? Another murder?
I'll tell you when we're underway. Are all passengers and staff aboard?
Yes, everyone is here. We were waiting for you.
Excellent. Let's not waste any more time. We have to make a longer than usual stop in Lausanne.
What? How long?
Long enough to do a little banking in Geneva.
So we're gonna let this person go? Yeah, what? Interesting.
But this is madness. A 13th murderer of Ratchet?
Mon ami, he was not well liked.
But Monsieur Michel would have seen anyone enter Ratchet's compartment. And there were another 10 people milling about, taking their turn at stabbing him. How could they not notice an uninvited killer?
The 13th killer could have acted when Michel was smoking on the platform at Vinkovsky. But even after the train departed, Michel was absent from his post at the end of the corridor several times the night of the murder. I must know where he really was and when.
Is the murderer still on the train? I mean, are we sure you're not the murderer? I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about her, but maybe if they're hiding away?
Yes, he most certainly returned to the train.
How can you be sure?
It's obvious. I mean, I hope Mr. Poirot agrees.
Please continue, Detective Locke.
He ran in the direction of the Venetia railway station. His best ticket out of Italy is aboard the train. What?
The train is French. The murder took place in Slovenia, and the victim's body is in Italy. Jurisdiction won't be sorted out before the train reaches Paris. The murderer is probably content to sit tight aboard the train until Paris, where he can disappear.
It is undoubtedly a possibility, but we have no proof.
Oh. Yeah, I don't...
While I was chasing him, he was
don't know.
clearly running in the direction of Venice Station, where the Orient Express was waiting.
Very possibly, but it is not much in the way of proof, mademoiselle.
Okay, I guess it's this one.
All the passengers and crew are still aboard. If the killer of Mr. Wadi had remained in Venice, we would have noticed right away that someone was missing, and we could have alerted the authorities.
I promise you, I made certain everyone was aboard before we embarked.
Book, calm yourself.
Calm myself? But we're back where we started. There is still another murderer on my train. Wait a moment. Can I change my mind about my verdict? Can we turn everyone over to the police?
Everyone? Including ourselves?
What? No. No. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Let us take it step by step, my friend. We can start by eliminating all of the members of the Ratchet jury.
Okay. Who are the 12 people who were both jury and executioners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That was easy. If we eliminate the 12 jurors, we are left with 7 additional suspects.
7? It's still too many.
I agree. We must reduce our list.
Excuse my impatience, Poirot. It's as if my beautiful train is cursed. Can you exonerate any of the 7?
Is Book a suspect? I don't know. I don't know how they're going with this game. No.
Well done.
Okay.
Book worked hard to get me aboard the train. He is definitely not a suspect.
I don't...
Fantastic.
Okay.
Mademoiselle Locke cannot be a suspect. She pursued Mr. Wadi's murderer.
She could be in on it, though.
No.
Oh, he's not?
good. It was Dr. Constantine who alerted me to the 13th stab wound.
That doesn't mean anything.
Not, I think, something he would do if he was the murderer.
To throw you off, yeah?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Dr. Constantine alerted me to the 13th stab wound. He is not a suspect. I'm right again. That happens to me a
So
lot.
it's the chefs and Jean?
I have 4 suspects left who I must now examine more closely. Miss Nielsen, Monsieur Maury, Monsieur Fauché, and Countess Andrény.
One of my employees? Suspicious?
All 3 got off the train in Venice to restock supplies. Any one of them might have slipped away without being noticed.
I suppose. But what of Countess Andrény? You cleared her yourself.
She is cleared of the first murder, but we know little of her movements here in Venice. So, We still have 4 suspects to interview. Detective Locke?
I can't join you, Poirot. My chief saw something on the news about the case and my involvement. He's demanding an explanation. If I want to keep my badge, I have to call him.
No.
Then you must do so by all means.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I understand.
I'll make the call from my compartment. If you're looking for me, I'll be there.
Okay.
I hate to say this, Poirot, but I must. There is, of course, one other suspect with a motive for murder. The ransom money.
You mean Detective Locke? Then who did she chase? Who killed Aziz? We both saw the masked murderer standing over the body.
I feel like they're weirdly dragging out the game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused. Who am I supposed to interview? Nielsen, Countess. All right, Amy's Baking Company, Chef Man, that guy. Interrogate Mr. Michel again. Really? Like, why add a 13? Yeah, I really don't understand that. I guess just to make things novel, but...
Ah, Michel. I have a few more questions to ask you, if you will allow me.
Anything, Monsieur Poirot. We are in your debt.
Please tell me your movements when we were stopped at Venice Station.
Once the compartments were cleaned and the linen refreshed, I stayed in my quarters.
Did you notice anything special? Comings and goings?
Monsieur Bouc had asked everyone to stay in their compartments. I would occasionally walk the train to ensure everyone was comfortable. Oh, I saw Monsieur Maury was all alone loading his crates of provisions. A great chef like that, reduced to petty labor, I would have helped him. But Monsieur Bouc had ordered me not to leave the train for any reason. So, Monsieur Maury was forced to labor alone.
Let us review the actual timeline of the night of Ratchet's murder, not the one manufactured to hide your crime.
I left the train in Winkowski for a smoke. Then I resumed my post. That was the truth. The train departed on schedule. But then, of course, an avalanche of snow blocked the tracks. At 12:45, Madame Hubbard and I met in her compartment to discuss how to adapt our plan.
Due to the snow and Poirot.
The little play we had staged for you had to be rewritten. I left her compartment at approximately 1:15.
Then the curtain went up. Calls in the night, the red kimono, all for my benefit.
And all for nothing, as it turned out.
Do not blame yourself, Michel. I am the theater critic no playwright wants to see in the audience.
Yeah. Okay. I need to interview the staff now. Man, yeah, but I'm so confused. Like, why are they adding like another thing? I think it could have just ended very smoothly earlier, but I guess they wanted more action. Hi, John.
You play well. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Thank you. Many years of piano lessons thanks to my mother. I try to play in a few clubs in Paris when I get the chance, but as you can see, it hasn't made me rich. What can I do for you?
Conversation only. Tell me about your time in Venice.
I had Monsieur Bouc's permission to see my sister. She lives in Marghera, just outside of Venice. She had a baby a few weeks ago. This was my first chance to meet my new nephew.
Monsieur Bouc gave you permission?
Yes, you can ask him.
Most assuredly, I will. What time did you leave and when did you return?
I left around 9:10 p.m. I was back by 10:45 p.m. When I got back, Hotaru was in a lot of pain. I gave him a back massage.
That would have been enough time to kill Monsieur Wadi and return to the train. May I see your knives?
Of course. They are here.
If you don't mind.
Help yourself. They are under the bar counter.
Tell me again about your poker game the night of the murder.
It's a regular game to help relax after a long day. Let's see, we started around 11 p.m. We took a short break in Winkowski, Hotaru, Pierre and I. The game finished up around 2 a.m. We'd all had quite a bit to drink. Ah, yes, I left for about 10 minutes to refrigerate champagne for the next day. That must have been around 1 a.m.
It's him, he's Noah. Mostly joking. I don't know, I had a feeling he was Noah, but I don't know.
None of these come close to the wounds on either body.
I honestly don't know where this is gonna go, which I guess is good, but at the same time I'm like, it feels like it should be done, you know? Alright, let's ask Nielsen and Hotaru. Oh, I can talk to you about, like, Noah.
You told Fauché he could go into Venice?
Marghera, actually. Not so far away. It was his only chance to see his sister. He's been working every train for weeks. There is never time to see the new baby.
Enough, Book. Your heart does you credit, but your common sense, it...
I know. But it's fine. Isn't it? He did come back.
Oh, it's fine, as you say. Unless he saw the baby, then killed someone else and returned to the train.
But that's monstrous.
Murder is always monstrous, my friend.
Didn't you only start playing credits and went psych? Yeah. I mean, I could see it being Fauché, but also, like, the build of the person kind of looked like Hotaru, kind of. But, I don't know. Watch it be Freya or something.
Good evening, Monsieur Mori. May I have a moment of your time? I have a few questions to ask you.
Of course, as long as you don't mind if dinner is ruined.
I promise to be as brief as possible. What did you do while we were stopped in Venice?
With Freya's help, I loaded fresh produce for the next part of our journey. Then, you may not believe this, but my job requires a lot of physical labor. My back suffers. Fortunately, Jean has become quite adept at separating my vertebrae.
It's Hotaru. First of all, Book said that you didn't have any help. No, Michelle said you didn't have any help, right? And your back was hurting because you're running away. I don't know.
As you may know, I have solved the murder of Monsieur Ratchet.
That is a shame.
I beg your pardon?
It's a shame.
The bastard sent my steak tartar back, telling John I was to burn it.
I will add it to the list of his crimes. One wound on Monsieur Ratchet's body was struck by a very sharp, thin-bladed knife. We haven't found it yet.
You think one of mine was used?
I'd like to have a look, if you don't mind.
In that drawer.
An impressive set of knives, but their blades are too wide to have been used for the crime. Tell me about your poker game the night of the murder.
We started around 11 p.m. When John finished his shift, we played until around 2 a.m. From what I remember, it's a bit vague.
You played without a break?
Actually, we did break once for a smoke. John, Pierre, and I. When we stopped in Vinkovsky.
When was that?
Around midnight.
Okay, so let's go talk to Nielsen. I'm so confused. It feels like it should be obvious who the killer is. Anybody in here? Ooh, what's this?
The box is secured by some sort of locking mechanism. The design is formed by 3 commas. What is the word in Japanese? Tamoe. And it's obviously missing a piece.
Tamoe. Okay. You and me both. Alright, so we need that thing. It's for us, Q. Sudoku. Medium level. Can you beat our Sudoku experts? Yeah. Give me. right, Freya? You in here? Yeah, you're in here.
Good evening, Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, Mr. Poirot. I'm not going to bed right away.
Can you tell me your movements while we were stopped in Venice?
That'll be easy. I didn't move much at all. Let's see. I helped Hataru load all of the food crates aboard the train. Hataru had everything he needed, but I realized they forgot half of my order. I spent over an hour on the phone with the supplier without success. I had to change the dessert menu for tomorrow.
Okay.
Dr. Constantine found a stab wound on Ratchet's body that was caused by a much thinner and sharper blade than the others.
Possibly a chef's knife?
My thought, precisely.
And you'd like to see my knives?
If you wouldn't mind.
I would gladly show you if I had any, but I don't. I use the regular kitchen knives. You may search if you don't believe me.
I see.
All the knives the staff use are in the kitchen or in the lounge, except...
Except?
Otaro prefers to use his own.
Monsieur Mori doesn't use the kitchen knives?
Not usually. I know he keeps a set of traditional Japanese knives in a box in his room. He doesn't let anyone else use them. Although now that I think of it, he has been using the kitchen knives lately.
She's throwing him out under the bus. But is it actually him?
Can you tell me exactly about your poker game the night of the murder?
We started around 11 p.m. In Vinkovsky, we took a short break. Hataru and Pierre went outside to smoke. Oh, and Hataru got sick around a few minutes past 1 a.m. 1:10 a.m. maybe? He spent about 15 minutes in the bathroom, but he didn't want to quit on a losing streak.
Did his luck improve?
No, so we played to around 2 a.m. He lost every hand.
She did it. God, I don't know. There's a mustache here. I don't care. Alright, so we need to open up this box, right? And once we find out how to open that box...
The box is secured by some sort of locking that is... Tamoe!
Okay. Alright, let me go talk to somebody. I don't know. I'm so confused now. Can I talk to you again? Nope. Can't talk to you any. There's nothing new with you, I guess. Nothing new with you. I mean, with Hotaru, there was like a white, a check thing, so it means like I could talk to him, but it didn't seem like there's any other options. Let me see. Oh, hello. You got vertigo?
Doctor, I need to question Countess Andreni.
I'm afraid that won't be possible, Mr. Poirot. The Countess had an anxiety attack when we arrived in Venice. She was terrified the police would come for her and her husband, despite how you concluded your investigation. I had to give her a sedative. She has been sleeping since.
You have stayed with her all the time we were in Venice?
Count Andreni begged me to watch over her. I have not left this room.
You're the reason she's in this state.
Book voted to absolve you all. I accepted his verdict.
I told her. I tried to reason with her. What she has already suffered, the strain of these last few days, it was too much.
I understand, Count. It's quite all right. I have the answers I came for. I've talked to everyone, but some elements of the testimonies do not seem to correspond. I need to recheck a few things.
Check the knives out of Mr. Mori. Yeah. Anything else? Confronting Miss Nielsen. Okay. Gotta do that. Train staff alibi. Alright, select 2 elements to give the time of staff. Let's see. Oh my god. Left the train. Smoke.
No, not good.
$55. There we go.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Not watching the hallway. I don't even know, guys. I'm so tired. 115. Let me go confront them real quick. Thank you. Let me go talk to them and see, because I don't understand some of the logic. I've never been one who's incredibly logical, like, honestly, because this feels so convoluted to me, and it's probably like, it probably makes sense to most people, but I just don't understand some of the puzzles. But I do want to be done. Let's see. Just talk to me. I don't need to see your dumb face. Oh my god. So, I wonder if the comma or whatever is like in one of these things. I might need some help in a bit. I'm like so tired. Let me go talk to her first. Oh, what's this?
A black feather. That reminds me of something.
The mask? The carnival mask people? Oh, I can open this now. Oh, isn't this puzzle like from Nancy Drew? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. There, I was trying to turn it. I was gonna suggest this. Yeah, I wasn't able to interact with it before.
It's still locked. I need to move the parts on the side.
On the side?
It's locked.
It's locked. Let's see. Get everything I can out of the way first. Maybe? Probably not doing the right way. I'm very sorry. I know people are yelling at me right now. I just wanted to try stuff. I needed to explore. Okay. So not the right thing to do. Oh wait, hold on. Oh. Oh.
It's still.
I know,
locked.
Poro,
I
stop
need to move
talking.
the parts on the side.
Oh my god. God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Please. Oh my god. This is incredibly frustrating. Oh my god. I just wanted to turn the camera. Okay. You guys have any hints? Because I'm not able to solve this. I don't understand it. Like, it's not as easy as it was for Nancy Drew. Okay, I think I have reset it. Start from the right side and push the middle part right. Please. Can you please? Okay. Start from the right side. Push the middle part right. Okay. Turn to the back side of the box. Push the bottom part left. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So we need to open all these things up that have the icon. Yeah? Turn right to the left side of the box. Push all three parts left starting from the bottom. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I was only sliding the parts to the right instead of the left. That could definitely be my problem too. I wonder if turn right to the front, push the middle and top. Oh my god. Okay, if I turn to the left, oh my god. Okay. Turn to the top side and move the close part. Oh. Turn to the right side of the box and push the top part left. Oh my god. Oh. And is this last one my slide? I don't know, I'll put it back because you didn't tell me yet. Turn top part and push the second part. Oh, okay, I was right. Okay. Can I do this now? Oh my god. Thank you, Q. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
An object that looks like a broken comma. It must be part of something else.
No, thank you for helping me because I would have been stuck. I didn't know that I could make the thing go left. I only was sliding it to the right. That was stupid on my end. Alright, do we think the sword's in here? The knife? Oh, yeah.
Porteria Venezia.
Is that all I needed to do?
Sushi knives. Razor sharp.
Why do I feel like he's gonna jump me right when I get out of here? Alright. Sorry for like being so bad at puzzles, guys. I hope you guys are still enjoying this. You're fine, thank you. I just feel like I'm dallying.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Mori, but haven't you forgotten something? You haven't told me about the knives hidden in your room.
Ha! Yes, indeed. I forgot to tell you about those. They are my personal knives. I only use these knives. There are none better. I bought them all in Japan. No one is allowed to touch
Contradiction
them
time.
except me.
The puzzle's hard. I bought them all from Japan? No, you didn't.
I'm afraid you are better at sushi than lying.
Oh!
What? What do you mean?
One of the knives has an inscription, Coltelleria Venezia. Did you happen to go shopping tonight, monsieur?
Damn you, Poirot. Very well. One of my sushi knives has been missing since the night of the murder. I thought you were going to believe I killed Ratchet. He routinely sent back my dishes to be ruined. Why does God give rich people the money to afford the best cuisine, but not the palate to appreciate it? I panic. I know a very good store in Venice. I went to buy a knife to replace the one that had gone missing. So, I wouldn't be accused.
Bro?
I assure you that I had nothing to do with any murders.
I would have an easier time believing you, monsieur, if you put that knife down.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
What time did you leave on your little shopping trip?
I left around 9:30 p.m. I was back a little after 11. 11:15 p.m.?
Time enough to stab Monsieur Waddy and return. Very well, Monsieur Maury. That's all for now. If I have another question...
I'll be right here, cooking.
God, you're so annoying. Man, I really don't know. On mind map. Train staff and alibi. Let's see. Select 2 elements. I really don't understand this. So, Nielsen didn't leave the train. Vomited. Oh, wait. So it wasn't these 2. Is it something like this?
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
I'm tired.
I do not think that's the right answer. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Thank you. I'm so confused. I don't understand how these even be like alibi thingies. Confront Nielsen. I need to confront her. Alright, let me confront her first, maybe. Because it's just not making sense to me, guys.
Remind me of what you did when the train stopped in Venice.
No problem. I helped Hotaru load all of the food crates aboard the train. Hotaru had everything he needed, but I realized they forgot half of my order. I spent over an hour on the phone with the supplier, without success. I had to change the dessert menu for tomorrow.
Mademoiselle, I believe you're hiding the truth from me.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, that's what I think. I was thinking the whole time. I was like, Hotaru had to do it himself, right?
Michel saw Monsieur Maury carrying the crates of food alone. You weren't on the platform.
I did help Hotaru.
The entire time? He carried so many crates, his back was sore.
Ah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm guilty. I did leave him before we were finished, but I had to. There was no saffron he needed for a recipe. I volunteered to go into Venice and get him some. The Rialto market would be open late because of the carnival. He gave me money. I knew we weren't supposed to leave the train, but I only wanted to help. Mr. Mori can confirm this. Ask him. I saved dinner.
Oh my god. You guys are so exhausting.
On behalf of my palate, I thank you. How long were you gone?
I left at 9:10 p.m. and was back with the saffron around 11. That's when I called my supplier for the items I was missing.
Saffron is not necessary for dinner.
Nielsen had almost 2 hours to buy the saffron, find a costume, kill Monsieur Wadi, elude Detective Locke, and make it back to the train for that phone call. Yes, it's possible that was enough time. Thank you, Mademoiselle Nielsen. That is all for now.
Sorry again, Mr. Poirot. I hope you enjoy tonight's dessert.
What am I feeling? They're all in on it. Alibis in Venice. Okay. Do I actually have... Oh, wait. Alibis in Venice. Who doesn't have an alibi for the murder of Aldi? What?
No.
Oh my God.
Not good.
You were in your room. You were seeing your sister. You were carrying stuff. You were supposedly doing stuff. It's 3 people, I guess. Maybe.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Okay, shut up.
I do not think...
It's a count? What the fuck? Who doesn't have an alibi? Oh. Okay, sure.
I must
What?
admit I'm not right this
Oh, it's 3
time.
people you said. Sorry. I didn't, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Et voila.
Oh my God, please. Alright. I might need help on this one because this game is exhausting. Yeah, it is. It was fun until the conclusion, and then the post-fake credit things. I'm not enjoying it right now. I mean, I enjoy it because I like detective things, but I feel like I'm just so daft right now, and it's making me so mad. Let's see, so... Talk to Locke? Oh. Okay. Thank you. I'll try that. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to like do this good because I like mystery games and Poirot, but I'm just I don't know, slugging along right now. I don't know. It just seems like it's very, very hard. It's not even that hard, but it's just like, what? This is not a good mystery game, not gonna lie. Yeah. I think up until this point where they're adding something new. I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know. It just seems like they're padding time, like to make an excuse for like, oh, you know, this is a 13-hour game instead of like a 10-hour game because we want people to think they're getting their money's worth or something like that. Shoehorned in? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I already forgot what room Locke was in. 105?
I know, sir.
I'll let her rest, if she can.
Okay, never mind. So, do I have to do this mind map thingy? This train staff alibi? I just don't understand how to... I don't know how that matches up. Okay. Mr. Morley reboarded the train at 1:10 when Pierre Michel was not watching. Okay. Okay.
Any of the 3 staff members had the opportunity to kill Ratchet when Monsieur Michel wasn't watching the hallway. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Report to Detective Locke. Okay, let's try it now.
Naughty.
Hey Jason, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
What have you been doing, Poirot? I am completely in the dark.
I will shine some light on the situation, my friend. I have 3 new suspects who could have killed Ratchet and Monsieur Wadi. Miss Nielsen, Monsieur Fauché, and Monsieur Maury. They all had periods of time during both murders to commit the deed, and their alibis are weak. A visit to family, and not 1, but 2 shopping trips.
But all are my employees.
Alas, yes, my dear Book. But we have no proof against any of them. None of the 3 appears to have any motive whatsoever.
But this is a tragedy.
Do not give up hope. We will catch this murderer. There is still one place that may hold the evidence we need.
Geneva.
Exact.
Do not give up hope? Well, that's easy for you to say. But what if it's Freya? What becomes of dessert? If it's Sotaru, who will cook? Me? And the worst, if it's Jean, who will serve the drinks?
I've been checking up on the Banque du Lac. I had to confirm my identity for Interpol, so they contacted my captain at the Berkshire Police.
I suspect he was not pleased.
That my vacation was actually an unofficial investigation? I'll say.
I would be happy to speak to him on your behalf.
Thank you, but he'll get over it. It's a chance to close the books on the Armstrong kidnapping. He stopped yelling, asked for a report, then granted me an extra week.
Excellent. What did you learn from Interpol about the Banque du Lac?
It's had a bad reputation for over a century. Customers have included the mafia, Nazis, corporate swindlers of every description, even heads of state.
It is true, this. It is the worst kept secret in banking. They take advantage of the bank's strict policy of protecting the anonymity of its clients. This is in defiance of many laws from multiple countries, including Switzerland itself. Of course, I have never taken advantage of such a corrupt system.
That goes without saying, my friend.
There are ongoing investigations, subpoenas, court orders. The bank will eventually have to comply, or its assets may be seized. But until then, it still thrives, thanks to its wealthy and powerful clients.
It sounds perfect for the late Monsieur Ratchet. Do you have any ideas?
The serial numbers from some of the bills match those from the Armstrong kidnapping. We agreed in Venice that the bulk of the money must still be physically in the bank's vault.
I concur, Detective Locke. Exemplary work. So, our next task is clear. We need to get into Ratchet's safety deposit box.
There will be codes, passwords.
And Monsieur Wadi would, of course, have known them all. The bag of money he carried is proof of that.
We'll need to find information about Ratchet's box in Wadi's office at the bank.
Most assuredly, but remember the secrecy involved. I doubt his office will contain all we need. Where else must we dig?
Hello again, Jason. What becomes of dessert? Who will serve drinks? Shut it. Yes, please. Where can I find information about Ratchet's safety deposit box? Oh, his diary, right?
I do not think that's the right answer. There was nothing helpful in Ratchet's diary.
Will Mr. McQueen know?
I must admit I'm not Mr.
Alright, sure. I just want to be done.
That's
Sorry.
the right answer.
Mr. Wadi couldn't keep all of his secrets at the bank. Hopefully we'll find something in his apartment. We already have his address thanks to his passport, and his keys we retrieved from his body.
The train stops in Lausanne at 8 a.m. But that's far from Geneva. I can delay the departure until 11 a.m. No later. The police are expecting us in Paris by the end of the afternoon at the latest. They won't tolerate any delay.
The bank doesn't open until 9. I can see only one way that gives us a chance to be on time.
How to get to boat? Taxi? I don't know, probably a boat.
Ferries travel between Lausanne and Geneva, but it would take over 3 hours. We can't depend on finding a faster boat. Better to take a taxi and pray traffic is light.
Okay, sure. How to search? Let's go together.
We could search the apartment and the office together, but we won't have enough time. Better to separate.
Then why give me an option? God damn, okay. It's like, yeah, we could do it together, but we'll be slow, so let's go separately. Alright. How to access the safety deposit box. All right, impersonate.
We are going to use the bank's anonymity policy to our advantage.
And the quickest way is for you to impersonate Ratchet.
I would rather impersonate Jack the Ripper, but in the interest of justice, I will do it.
We need to find the account number.
Along with everything else.
I will say I want access to the vault. They don't ask for papers or even names. The vault information is enough.
I'm not hearing any of this. I run a train company. I don't rob banks.
Perfect. Let's recap the plan.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's see. Put the steps in plan. Oh, man. Yes, please. I'm done. I'm done. Meet up at the bank is probably last, right? Okay, go to Geneva by taxi. Probably to meet up at the bank or... No, separate. Okay. Separate. Okay. Find information. Meet up at the bank. Pretend to be Ratchet. Thank you. Okay, that makes logical sense when I put it out, but my brain is just done right now.
That was easy.
To sum up, we're going by taxi to Geneva. Then we'll split up. You're going to search Mr. Waddy's apartment. I'll search the office at the bank. When we have all the information we need, you pretend to be Ratchet, and we can finally find out what Ratchet is keeping hidden in his safety deposit box.
It sounds impossible.
Not for Detective Joanna Locke and Hercule Poirot.
We should get some rest.
You are right, Detective. We face our greatest challenge tomorrow. Together.
Okay. Finish chapter 10. Bank du Lac.
9 o'clock. Our driver did well. It took barely an hour to get here from Lausanne.
But we must conclude our business in 1 hour as well. Book can only hold the train until 11 o'clock.
1 hour to find the key of Ratchet's safety deposit box, the box number, and its passcode. A lot to ask.
Indeed. Which is why we must split our forces. I will take the cab to Monsieur Waddy's address. You must search his office.
I have you on speed dial. And thank you, Mr. Poirot.
For what, mademoiselle?
For trusting me.
I don't know about that anymore. Trusting you? You could be the killer. Alright, let's hope this game ends well. Because that whole previous chapter was just a slog. But hopefully it's better now that we're out of the train. Sorry for taking so long, guys. Alright, let's see. Hello.
You there. I have an appointment with Mr. Waddy.
Let me check. I'm sorry, I don't see any appointments this morning at all. Mr. Waddy hasn't even arrived yet. Although he should be here by now.
Can you imagine going to somebody and just saying, "You there?"
Even though your customers are anonymous, considering the amount of money involved, you should still have a mention of a meeting.
Yes, I can't understand it. I'll be sure to ask Mr. Waddy when he arrives. In the meantime, you are more than welcome to wait in his office. I'll see you're not disturbed. Please follow me.
Alright. Is this his office? God, you walk so slow. Walk faster. Whoa. Thank you.
I can't understand where Mr. Waddy might be.
You're right. I don't have much time at all.
Alright. Ratchet's safe.
It's closed. Time is not on my side.
I don't care.
A gold mustache. Thank you very much.
Alice in
Alice in
Wonderland.
Wonderland. Again. Mr. Waddy seems to have really liked this book. A souvenir Tower of Babel. Makes sense. We know that Mr. Waddy is from Iraq, and the ancient tower is said to have been built there.
Alright, I'll find it out in a bit.
Locked.
Dang, okay. Who's that? Seven. Who's that?
I'm taking a picture of it. I'll send it to Poirot. It might be useful to him. I need the password. Maybe Poirot can help me.
I managed to get into Waddy's office. I did a quick preliminary search. Everything is locked, including his computer. All I could find was a photo with a date on it. I just sent it to you. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you. That might help. I've just arrived at the apartment. I'll call you when I find something.
As quick as you can. I can't stay here long.
Oh shit. It might have been Ratchet, but it didn't look like him. Ooh, Scooter. What's this?
This is definitely not Monsieur Waddy's apartment. Ah, here we are. Let's see if the key I picked up in Monsieur Waddy's luggage in Venice will open his door. Great.
Great. Bathroom? Ooh, very nice. I don't care about your mustache. Okay, let's see. Nothing else in here. A dart?
A dart. A familiar projectile found in any pub in England.
Sure. What's this? Another Alice in Wonderland. Whoa. Hold on. 3. Nine? 6? Three, 9, 6.
I think this belongs here.
Oh no, I don't understand darts. I don't even see 9 here. Alright. Let me look around. Meet me in Venice on December 18th at 10. Bring me 50 bundles, Italian passport, and red glasses. As usual, I have changed the passcode. The new one is, look in the old edition of, okay, 88, 91, 94. 339. 98, 91, 94, 96. Let me see. Three. 9, 6.
That may be useful to Mademoiselle Locke or me. I'll take a photo.
The fuck? Oh my god. Oh, this guy. Uh-oh.
Who are you? What are you doing in there?
I am Hercule Poirot. I am working with the police. You are Monsieur Wadi's neighbor?
Lover?
Yes, next door. I heard a noise. I thought it was Mr. Wadi who had come home. I don't know him very well. A delivery man left a package for him with me.
You are his lover.
You don't know your neighbor very well.
Yes, what of it?
How is it that Monsieur Wadi has a picture of you on his desk? There is quite a family resemblance. You wouldn't be his brother by any chance?
Why are you going through his things?
As I told you, I am working with the police.
All right, yes. I'm his brother, Mehdi Wadi. Do you know where he is?
Dead.
I am very sorry, sir, but I have some terrible news for you. Your brother has been murdered. You have my sincere condolences.
You're his lover? I'm his brother. Alabama, noise intensify.
Aziz, my wife, my son, their hearts will break. Everything he did was for his family. He brought us here from Iraq to give my son a better future. We can't go back. You won't.
Do not fret, Monsieur Wadi. I do not want to cause trouble for you and your family. I am here to catch his murderer. When did you last see your brother?
2 days ago. He was on his way to Venice. It was not a journey he was looking forward to. I knew something was wrong, but he promised all would be well soon. My son will be heartbroken. Aziz made a point of reading to Fadi every night so he could learn English. We hope to legally emigrate there one day.
Your son, Fadi. What did Monsieur Wadi read to him?
His favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. The nonsense of it all. Why?
It is the answer to a question I had. I believe your brother was a good man, forced for some reason to keep secrets, and that got him killed.
Sir, there is something else. Aziz left me a letter to open if anything should happen to him.
Could you show it to me?
Yes, I will get it.
Okay. Brother, a man named Ratchet found me at the bank. He threatened to kill you and your family to force me to do illegal things. Mehdi, if I die violently, the man will be responsible. Send an anonymous message to the police. Tell them of his safety deposit box in the bank Duloc. His bank account number is 82664. They will know what to do. Goodbye, my brother. Give my love to Aisha and Fadi. I wish you a good life.
It all makes sense. It's horrific. But to Ratchet, it would be just business as usual. At least I have Ratchet's account number, 82664. Thank you for giving me this letter. Let me assure you, the man Ratchet cannot harm you. He was killed before your brother was.
Really? Who did it? The one you say hunted Ratchet?
Yes, without a doubt. I promise you I will find them.
Sir, we have no papers. The police...
Your secret is safe with me, monsieur.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, I must go to my wife and son. Tonight, I will read to Fadi from Alice in Wonderland, and we will remember my brother.
Okay, that's sad.
I need to notify Mademoiselle Locke that I have Ratchet's bank account number.
Complete the characters menu. Okay. Am I gonna...
Ah, the peculiar habit some people have of displaying things on the door of their refrigerator. I've just sent a photo to you, in case it might help you.
Thank you.
I texted Ratchet's account number to you.
Wonderful.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. I honestly don't know. I might actually... I'm sorry. I might just end it here, guys. I'm tired. I hope that's okay, though. We're probably almost done. I don't know how much longer we have, but I'm at a loss of, like, brain cells right now. But yeah, it's okay. Thank you. I just need to sleep. One more stream should do it. Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to pick it up again. Hopefully... I don't know. I really want to be done with this game.